Alright. Are we live? We are live. Alright. Let's do this. So, guys, I don't trust Sachi to be by herself anymore after that last interaction we had. Like, oh my god. Like, she was genuinely concerning me last time. Like, no joke. She was genuinely concerning me. With the shit she was saying, trying to apologize to Michiru. Like, that was so fucked. Nope, I don't need bold. There we go. Hey, what's up, Anthony? So you got yourself a profile picture. That's not just the default letters. Cool stuff. What's new, man? The only thing really new with me is that made it through another day at work, and my Wild freaking blew it in the third period today. I'm just excited that we're getting closer to the weekend. Because this is going to be a heck of a weekend. It is 11:21 p.m., soon to be 1:22, and it is January 25th, so a Thursday. Will very soon be Friday. Oh shit, Onyx found some fan art. Ah, it's morning for you. Well, how's your morning going? Yeah, what makes you say that? Oh, I guess that's something else that happened before stream. On that chess game that I play on my phone, I managed to win a rank 88 ranked board. After many trials and tribulations, I found a winning sequence in this position. and it was frankly absurd that the bot fell for it. Because the sequence I played was the rook e to d6, and for some reason the bot didn't take. It went here to e7 with its king, and I just went up because I'm defended by the knight. The king has to go up. There's nowhere else for it to go, and then that's just game. Rook a8 check. The queen has to block, and then boom, and then boom, then boom. That's mate. I can't believe I won this game. The bot totally freaking threw. And now I'm on this board. The name of this app is called Really Bad Chess, if you want to give it a go. I highly recommend it. It's a really fun chess game, but yeah, it gets more unfair the higher in rank you go. But if you want to play positions that are like more fair, more balanced, kind of, I would try just the daily boards and the weekly boards. I've been playing the weeklies for over a year now. I've been competing on the weekly leaderboards every week for over a year now, and it's really fun. What am I gonna do after stream tonight? Sleep, because I have work tomorrow. I guess that's another thing. I do stock and grocery work at a local grocery store. That's my day job. This is more just a hobby thing to help me unwind after work. Yeah, I play stuff on my phone. That's what that chess game is. It's a mobile game. But it's usually just... They're usually just like break games that I can play either on my work break or if I'm like waiting for something at a restaurant or something. Then, you know, I have that to kill a few minutes. That's basically what I use it for, you know? Ugh, I'm gonna get myself a cough drop. I feel like I've heard the name before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember when I go in tomorrow to get more cough drops. We only have 4 left. Ugh. Alrighty. I suppose I'll think about it. Anyway, last time we left off here. It's crazy. We're going to be going into save slot 2 after this week. That's something I'm still getting used to. When you click on a saved game, your cursor automatically moves to yes. And I mean, of course, I'm going to load it because that's where we left off with the girls at Mihama. academy, but still, it's a little jarring when my mouse just suddenly moves like that. It's the type of thing I'd expect you to do up there. It's the type of thing I'd expect you to do, Monty. I'm gonna turn my sound on my headset up a little bit. This school doesn't employ a gym teacher. Yeah, I think we gleaned that when we had that weird game of, like, merging, like, basketball or, like, baseball and kickball. I don't know what that was. That was a freaking weird way to introduce sports. I'm not sure I get it, Zach. Enlighten me. I don't know. And yet our curriculum includes regularly scheduled physical education periods. Huh. You'd think if you have PE, you'd have a sanctioned physical education teacher. But what do I know? What do I know about running a school? I don't know jack. Also, I see, Zach, it's a Slim Shady joke. No wonder I don't get it. I am not as versed in that man as you are. How's it going, Lisa? It's said that late in the course of a certain war, a dearth of instructors meant the intensive training of new conscripts was truly worthless. It was continued mainly to keep up appearances. Similar motives probably apply in this case. Oh, that's one way to put it. With no teacher, this class is, of course, educational in name alone. It's no different from the recreation periods we were assigned at my previous school. Yeah, dude, after 5th grade, I stopped having those. We're simply given independent drill time, in which we're free to pursue whatever exercise we deem necessary to maintain our physical condition. Alright, I'm going for a run. Anyone want to come along? Maybe. He might just be Michiru. Because I cannot fathom going out running in the kind of, like, July heat that we're currently experiencing in-game. Yeah, look at that. July 7th. Miss me with that. I ain't going out in the fucking searing heat in July unless it's the 4th of July. Really, Yumiko? Is that right? Overindulgence in runner's high can develop into a legitimate addiction? Citation needed for Yumiko's claim there. I'm genuinely curious if that is a real thing. Look, you guys, this is gym class, okay? Would it kill you to at least change into more appropriate clothing? Yeah, I know, Sachi. It's a maid uniform specialized for physical exercise, right? Good enough. What about the rest of you? That's what I'm asking, Zach. What the hell is a running addiction? That's what I want to find out. So like I said, citation needed for Yumiko's sentence there. That fucking claim. Also, Makina, I will be the judge of that. Whether or not that tracksuit thing you're complaining about is totally lame. Ah, come on. Don't be spoiled. Compared to the baby blue sweats JSDF recruits get, it's downright fashionable. I think you're just sparing Machina. You're not wearing the right clothes either, you know. So that's the reason none of y'all want to wear it. So what? It's perfectly functional. Don't come crying to me if you get exhausted halfway through. Well, like Zach said, Michiru, good sweat weather, I guess. Looks like you and Machina are on the same wavelength, Zach. She's like, whatever. No, I'm not doing anything. Yes, but I believe you're expected to at least do something. But hey, what do I know? Obviously. Alright, whatever you say. She planned in advance. God damn. When did that happen? Yup. God damn, Yumiko. Yeah, you planned ahead for this. Michiru's feeling left out. Like, how dare you? Also, Noran, welcome to the stream zone. How are you tonight? What's this scene again? Amane and Yuji just went off for a run, and now, Michiru's complaining that Yumiko made preparations in advance to, beat the heat during their, PE class. She's like, I simply muttered to myself, the only thing I want to do on such a hot day is quietly read in the shade with a nice cold lemon soda. Before I knew it, a thoughtful maid graciously made the necessary preparations. Yep, that's where we are. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, that sounds about right for you, Michiru. I'm kind of the same way. Yep, she's just like, whatever, leave me alone then. I don't know about that. Sounds like she just planned ahead and you didn't. And what's that, Machina? I'm curious too, Michiru. Huh? Kazami-style super self-defense techniques. You're gonna need to elaborate a little more on that. What is that, Machina? I don't know. You and Flowey would get along really well, Machina, if that's your belief.
護身術はとても大切なのよ。しかもスーパーなのよ。決して侮ってはいけないのよ。
Okay then.
まあ言いたいことはわかるわよ。でもそんなもの習って実際に効果なんてあるの？
Well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, Michiru.
そこまで疑うのならば試してみるがよろしい。どこからでもかかってきなさい。
Machina's literally saying, "Bring it."
言ったわね。
Uh-oh.
わよ。それ。助けて。マグロマン。
Oh no, oh my head hurts now. Holy shit. Machina, what was that? Oh, fucking Christ.
っていうか誰よ。
Uh,
それのどの辺がスーパーなのか、私に分かるように教えてくれる？
I guess it's supposed to be startling?
チルチルってば一から教えないと分からない人？
No, I think she's just questioning the viability of such a tactic.
ムカつくわね。きょとんとした顔で私を見ないで。いいですか？つまりね、普段どんなに練習をしていても、いざとなったら怖くなって動けなくなっちゃうのよさ。下手に武術とか覚えて変な自信つけちゃうより、まずは大声で人を呼ぶ練習をしておくのが一番なんだって。
If that's what you want to believe, Machina. It does take practice to steal your nerves like that.
何よそれ。結局人頼みじゃない。
Yeah, which depending on the situation, may be warranted, maybe not.
いえ、でもそれで間違っていないのだそうですよ。大声で人を呼べば相手は大抵動揺しますし、実際みちる様も思わずマキちゃんを掴んでいた手を離してしまいましたよね。
Uh-huh.
そりゃあまあ急にあんな大声出されればだってびっくりするし。
So like I said, it's more about startling your assailant than anything else. Depending on your circumstances, though, that may not get you anywhere.
風見さんがおっしゃるには、実際の路上強盗などの場合、大抵の犯人は最初に大声を出すなと脅してくるそうですが、それは転ずれば大声を出されれば仕事にならないからです。
Yeah, depends on how crowded the area that you're doing it in is too.
犯人に逆らわず、
Excuse me.
という考え方もありますが、
Sachi, I'd say it depends on the circumstances.
一度犯人にこいつは逆らわないやつだと思われると、要求は次第にエスカレートして、最後には殺害に至るといったケースも少なくはないそうです。そこでまずは大きな声を出す。大きな声を出されれば犯人は必ずびっくりして、誰かが来たらそうなるとやけを起こして相手に怪我をさせるより、このまま何もしないで逃げた方がいいって考えるのよさ。なるほど。なんか一理あるような気がしてきたわね。
Yeah, if you ask me, it all depends on the circumstances.
でも諦めの悪い犯人だったり、周りに誰もいないような状況だったらどうするのよ。意味なくない？
That's why I say it depends on the circumstances. I probably sound like a broken record at this point.
大声を出すことで全身の筋肉が適度にほぐれるから、恐怖で萎縮していた筋肉が動くようになるのです。反撃に出るのはそれからなのよさ。
Yeah?
反撃？何をするの？じゃあチルチルが犯人役ね。ナイフを持った路上強盗いい？ああ、はいはい、ナイフね。右手左手
I don't think it matters.
いいのよさ。と言いつつ私も利き腕の右手を体の後ろに隠す。ビビったね。こいつ何か武器を隠し持っているのかと一瞬警戒したね。そしてじりじりと焦げつくような睨み合いが続くのよさ。この間にも犯人は強行するか逃げるかでずっと悩む。
Now we're just playing mind
見
games.
ながらも体の後ろに隠された私の手の動き、肩の動きに意識が集中する。ほらほら、何が飛び出してくるかわからないのよ。ナイフかもしれない、ピストルかもしれない。
Yeah, you just don't know.
何かもっと簡単なスプレーを吹きかけられたり、例えば携帯電話を投げつけられても隙はできる。そんなことを考えていると私の動きから目がそらせない。どんどん右腕一本を隠すことで相手の動きを牽制しつつ相手の思考すら支配する。そこで
Oh, off she goes. Oh, Michiru did not expect that.
こうやって素早く相手の懐に肉吐く。みぞおち、顎、鼻なんかの人体の急所をめがけて強烈な頭突きをぶちかますのよさ。これぞ肉弾攻め。けどおあだえは一瞬消えて。
Poor Michiru. Michiru needs head pats, everybody. Michiru needs head pats. In your Minecraft world, you cured a random zombie villager and made him a little home. You then named him Aiden Jamonski, as a reference to Luke the Notable. There's more, but YouTube chat sucks. Yeah, the 200 character limit is like writing a tweet. You got discounted mending and unbreaking 3 books. Dude, that is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous set of things for a villager to have on offer. Nice going. The slide dash. Yep, I know a thing or two about tunnel vision. Sachi, I think you're taking this a little too seriously. That's funny, Makina. Yeah, dude, that's ridiculous. Ugh. I did not realize this was going to turn into a self-defense lesson with Machina. Damn, that was like a knockout in a fighting game right there. The echoing punch sound. Yep. Machina, be careful! Oh no. Yeah, tell that to Michiru. I think Michiru needs to be brought to the infirmary. Oh. And she's still going. Uh-huh. I would think so. Oh, you're back. You can put banners on shields? Wait, what? How the heck does that work? And what did Yuji tell you, Amane? No, he's just more prepared than you are. Oh no, now they all think he's a mech. Oh great, what have you done? Sure. Oh, I love how casually Amane is like, by the way, anyone want to explain to me why Michiru is ground to a pulp on the ground? No, you're not, Machina. Soon after having returned to the athletic grounds, I ended up having to apologize to Michiru over something or other in order to deflect a mysterious fit of violence and indignation. And to this day, I have no idea what she was so angry about. Yuji, maybe it's best you don't know. Alright, let's see it, Zach.
ちょうどいいところでじゃあね。それじゃあ現代文の授業はここまでにしましょうか。
Let's go to the game window here. There you are. I'm gonna watch this later. I'm gonna have to find out how long it was. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is pretty darn neat. Did not even know you were working on that. Thanks for sharing, dude. I think I'm gonna pull up that video you sent me while I'm having some breakfast after stream tonight. This seems like a good point to stop. First of all, that's my line. Oh really? What kind of enchantments does Shields get? I'm not really familiar with new Minecraft. At the sound of the bell, the principal promptly cuts off the lesson and puts away her chalk. Her consistent punctuality in these matters is reminiscent of a clock-punching civil servant counting down the years until retirement. Perhaps I should try to learn from her example. Sounds like our stock manager. He's only a few years away from retirement, so... Music class? What the heck are we doing music stuff for? Fair enough, I suppose. It's a shame they don't get anything unique, because that'd be pretty cool. Even as she passes on the reminder, the principal is efficiently putting away her textbooks. As soon as the words are out of her mouth, she exits the classroom with the cheerful expression of an office lady thinking over her lunch menu. Yeah, I think this is the first time it's come up since I've started playing. This is the first time I've selected music for my afternoon elective. What's the class like at this school? Really? Yeah. What? Moldau by Smetana? Huh? Wasn't that something to do with stock prices? I don't know a whole lot about stonks, but I can tell you, Michiru, Moldau doesn't have anything to do with the stock market, as far as I'm aware. Feel free to correct me in the comments if you're a viewer from the future that knows a thing about the stock market. Wow, that's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, because that was so out of left field, it doesn't make sense. Instrumental? I'm interested. An instrumental performance? Favorite instrument? Huh.
前回の音楽は2週間くらい前になるけれど、そんなこと。
まあ妄想力豊かなユミちゃんには別の言葉に聞こえたかもしれないけれど私は確かにそう聞いたのよ。
それだけ自信があるなら本当にそう言ったんでしょうね。でも急に好きな楽器って言われてもどれにするか迷っちゃうわよね。
Yeah, I'm with you, Amane. I mean, if I just had to pick a favorite instrument off the cuff, I'd probably say electric guitar. Doesn't mean I know how to play it, though.
だったら昼休みの間に決めておけばいいじゃん。
Okay.
決めるってわざわざ音楽準備室を開けてもらって。
忘れたのアマネ。このクラスにはサチがいるのよ。
なるほど。
Of course, if anyone can do it, it's Sachi. It seems she's suggesting we have our dedicated miracle worker pull musical instruments out of her hat.
みちる様の言いたいことはわかりました。お望みとあらば、この小峰幸、喜んで裸になりましょう。
That's not at all what Michiru asked. Sachi, where did you get that from? Like, I'm sorry, what?
誰が学校でストリップをやれって言ったのよ。
Yeah, nobody asked for that.
すみません。みちる様は両党かと思っていたのですが。
No, can't say I have. Sachi, this is why I've been trusting you less and less as this playthrough has gone on. You were under the impression that Michiru wanted to look you over as a potential option. You seeing this shit, guys? Yuji, what the hell have you done to Sachi? What the hell have you done?
もう全然違うわよ。ツンデレだけでも大変なのに妙な設定追加しないでよね。
どさくさに紛れてツンデレは設定って言っちゃってるし。
Yep.
浅はかね。
まあいいわ。とりあえず試しに一つ楽器を用意してみてちょうだい。
それは構いませんが、どの楽器にしましょう。
Depends what kind of crazy we're talking about.
そうね。じゃあ無難なところでソプラノリコーダーなんかを。
A soprano recorder, huh? This is your toolbox. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of diamond and netherite. Yes, I would say you do have a grinding disease. But I mean, hey. You're dedicated, I'll give you that. I will give you that. You are dedicated, my man. I respect it. Because I am no stranger to a bit of grind. As soon as she's formally received her order, Sachi runs over to her locker in the usual manner. That's what we got the QR code on screen for. In no time at all, she returns to Michiru and hands over the requested wind instrument. Yeah, that way, in case more than just Fruit of Grisaia catches your interest, you can find out what I'm got planned. Although for the rest of this week, I've got DDLC Blue Skies and Steins Gate planned for this weekend. Is a sextuple beacon. I suppose, man. I like the chess-themed profile picture. You know, it's funny. I was talking about this chess app that I play on my phone earlier called Really Bad Chess. And that's because I achieved a new highest rank. Welcome aboard, bro. Yep, a soprano recorder, huh?
でこれ裏に私の名前が彫ってあるんだけど。
My guess? You gave it to Sachi.
リコーダーには紛失と誤用がつきものですから、事前に名前を入れさせていただきました。
Oh, okay.
ということはもしかして私たちの分も？
はい、漢字で8文字以内でしたら。
Wow, okay.
すごいけどちょっと怖い。
Yeah, that's Sachi for you. Well, I'm impressed, Sachi. Not only did you prepare the instrument instantly, you're apparently a fairly competent engraver.
ありがとうございます。
Nichiru is stunned.
ではでは、ちょっとブルっちゃったチルチルに代わって、ここからは私が進行を務めたいのだ。
I don't trust you on that, Machina.
各自、自分がやってみたいと思ってる楽器をサッチーにリクエストしていくって感じでいい？
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
じゃあやろうども。5分以内に楽器のリクエストを
5 minutes.
言うのよさ。
Uh-oh.
これでよしと。
Seems our preparations are complete.
はい、リクエストされたものは一通り用意できました。
While I've been sitting here reading my paperback, Sachi's been methodically carrying musical instruments, cases of various shapes and sizes into the classroom. This seems to be the last of them. By the way, what did you go with, Sakaki?
リコーダーよ。
Ah, okay. Alright. Didn't quite catch that.
あれとリコーダーよ。笑いたければ好きなだけ笑うといいわ。
An alto, huh? Nothing wrong with that. I don't really think it's anything to get that defensive about. Definitely a bit of a surprising choice, though. With her voice, I can't say I'm surprised.
そうそう、ユミちゃんっていいとこのお嬢様だから。ザマスって10秒に1回くらい喋るおばちゃんにバイオリンとか習ってるイメージだったのよさ。
その芸術に関する習い事は何もしていなかったのよ。
I see. I see. I would not have guessed. I would not have guessed. Also, violin. Has a nice... brings back nice memories.
だから満足な演奏ができるようなものは小さい頃に習ったリコーダーくらいしか。
I see.
榊さんも可愛いところあるんだね。
Of course she does.
スオさん。ごめん。ついからかいたくなっちゃって。
I understand that she's upset, but why glare at me? What did I do?
スオさんは どんな楽器にしたの？
私はこれよ。
With obvious relish, Amane takes her instrument from its case and gives it a vigorous strum. Wait. I did hear that right. What? Okay. Okay, Amane. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. Rock the fuck on, Amane. You get it. Now I want to know what the hell her taste in music is. If that's what she's going with.
やっぱり女子学生に似合う楽器って言ったらギターでしょ。
I would say unexpected choice. But hey, don't let me tell you otherwise.
確かにスオさんには一番似合ってる楽器かもね。
I don't know, Yumiko. I don't know if that's what I would have chose off the cuff if I were Amane, but what do I know?
そうまあ、なんていうか、ライブとかやった後に雪吊りの男とトイレでエッチなことして
Jesus Christ! That is a great fucking line right there. Holy shit.
あんたたちはどうしても私をビッチにしたいみたいね。
Yeah, you're not the only one. Yeah, she's like, wow, letting your true colors, letting your real opinions, laying out your real opinions for me, huh? Just a thought here. If she has a problem with her image, maybe she could try to break that habit of aggressively mashing her tits against people.
まあでもギターのコードは3つくらいしか知らないんだけどね。
Okay, so you don't know a whole lot.
何よ、全然ダメじゃない。
This is what I was saying. Just because something's your favorite instrument doesn't mean you know how to play it.
じゃあそういうみちるは何にしたのよ。
私はもちろんこれに決まってるじゃない。
Nichiru proudly brandishes an enormous musical instrument. A harp? This is gonna be a hell of a music session. We got a recorder, an electric guitar, now a harp. How the hell is this music class gonna work exactly?
そう、知的な私にぴったりな楽器でしょ。
Oh, the irony in this statement is killing me. Holy shit. Pretty much, Zach, yeah. Oh my god. I'm sending that one to the server for all you VN content folks that aren't able to make it live. Oh my god. Alright, where is it? The irony in this statement is stunning. Holy shit. This might be one of my favorite moments in the entire game. This fucking scene here. This fucking scene with the musical instruments and shit. Oh my god, this is great. Amane, I'm with you. Yup. Oh my god, I'm dying. Why don't you try to make music by rubbing your twin tails together? Ouch! Sachi, you don't need to be so subtly savage like that. Yeah, you're the one who chose it. Not to worry. I will now provide you with a musical instrument ideally suited to your capabilities. Michiru, watch. He's gonna give her a triangle. Yeah. No, not quite what I thought. I quietly nod to Sachi, who hands Michiru a small xylophone used in the school's public announcement broadcasts. Apparently they have more faith in her than I do. Because I said watch. Watch who's gonna get a bloody triangle. Dubious as your physical strength may be, I think you should be able to handle this, right? Yeah, so that's how they do it, huh? Yes. Yes, you are. I don't think you want an answer to that question, Michiru. No one seems willing to answer that question. Apparently, I'm not the only one who thinks a performing ape is actually a pretty good match for Michiru in the brains department. Synthesizer? That's it. What? So what is that? Oh shit, Machina's a keyboard warrior. Let's go. Maybe it's best to not ask Sachi questions like that. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Right? Yeah, but you all insist on having, Sachi do everything for you, so... Yeah, so it would seem. Please demonstrate more, Machina. And what would you use them for? Oh boy. Sure you are. So in other words, she's gonna use it like a soundboard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Machina being given access to a soundboard? I can't possibly see that going wrong. No, not at all. I can't possibly see a universe where she just plays the most inappropriate sounds at the perfect moments for everything. Machina wouldn't do that. No, totally not. Machina wouldn't do that, guys, would she? Come on. Machina's not that kind of guy.
あなたの中で私がどんな人間になっているのかも知らないけれど、やらないわよ、私は。
Yeah, you never were the type to play along, Yumiko.
もうユミちゃんはノリ悪いな。
そういう問題じゃないと思うけどね。
Huh. She's using it in strange ways, but the versatility of this instrument might make it a good fit for Machina, as a complement to her limited powers of self-expression. Well then, last up would be Sachi. What instrument did you choose?
私はこれになります。
With a smile, Sachi places a block of wood slightly larger than a tissue box on top of her desk.
何？金属の棒が2本刺さってるけど。
Oh! It's like a tuner or something. Wait, is this a theremin? Huh? Google, come to me. What the heck is a theremin? TurboTax, get off my fucking new tab page. I didn't ask for you. Yeah, here we go. Okay, no, it's not quite what I thought. What the hell is this thing? Of course Sachi goes for the most exotic choice. Okay, let's do a bit of cheeky research here. The theremin is an electronic musical instrument controlled without physical contact by the performer. It is named after its inventor, Leon Theremin. Interesting. That's just some random bullshit off Wikipedia for you. Dude, that's freaking cool. If you don't need physical contact for it, then how the heck does it work? That's a question for later. That's a question for later, though. Let's get back to the game. Very cool.
さすが風見さん、テルミンのこともご存知だったんですね。
Well, apparently Yuji's more familiar with it than me. I've never heard of one until now. From books, yes. This is the first time I've actually laid eyes on one.
ねえねえ、なんなの？そのテルミって名前の子がつけられるあだ名みたいな名前の楽器は。テルミンというのはロシアで生まれた特殊な楽器で。
Is that right? It was a Russian instrument.
本体に触れることなく空中にある手の位置だけで音程や音量を調節することができるらしいわ。
Yeah, it sounds complicated, Yumiko.
へえ、榊さんも詳しいんだね。
きっとネットしてたら偶然名前を見かけて、どんなマスコットキャラかしらって勘違いで調べたことがあるだけなのよさ。
Where did you get that idea, Machina? She doesn't deny it, which probably means Machina hit the bullseye. What?
そういえば、風見さんは何の楽器にするか決めたんですか？
Wait. God damn it, this is gonna make me do even more Googling now. Funnily enough, something that does come up for theremin that's not like the instrument is, Star Trek. Oh, so it's just... So it's just people asking if, Star Trek used a theremin, and people doing stuff from Star Trek on a theremin. What a weird search result. But seriously, now I'm curious. I know jack shit about Hello Kitty for obvious reasons. But is there a character with a similar name to Theremin in Hello Kitty? Now I'm kind of curious. I don't have any particular favorites, so I'm fine with playing whatever the instructor recommends. Yeah, you're right about that, Amane. Alright, then why don't you choose something for me? She's gonna make you her bass player. I don't have any particular strengths or weaknesses in this field. After all, it'll probably be my first time playing whatever instrument you choose, so it's all the same to me. Really? An acoustic guitar? I'm not sure that suits Yuji. An overly conservative choice. What makes you say that, Sachi? That I think I could see Yuji doing, the harmonica. Oh my god. But your thoughts on what instrument Yuji should play if you're watching this in the future? Oof. A violin? I thought that's what we agreed you should be playing. What's with that face, Sachi? Huh. I haven't touched any of these instruments before, so it's a bit hard to choose. I don't think Yuji's a keyboard warrior. It's not a bad idea either. Trombone? Oh, I could totally see him playing the trombone. Fucking Yuji. He'd use it at the a character's moment of anguish to just be like wah wah wah. I could totally see Yuji doing that. I thought we agreed we were doing a music class. No, we're just in the middle of choosing our instruments for the upcoming class. Wait. I thought today was an instrumental. So... in other words, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. Are you sure about that? The principal hands over a copy of her detailed class schedule. Just as she says, the words music, choral lesson are printed in the relevant box. I see. Thank you for correcting our faulty intelligence. Machina, run! Machina, run! Run! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Give it up, Machina. You ended up wasting an entire lunch period. A little punishment is only natural. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
いいよ。
Sachi, what are you doing?
マキナ、ここでサチを使うのは卑怯よ。
卑怯でも反則でも勝てば官軍ってやつなのよさ。
Now just don't bang your head on the door on your way out.
マキ
サッチ、二人から角が生えてこないうちに逃げるのよさ。
わかった。
As Amani and Michiru take their first step forward, Sachi shoulders Makina like a backpack and darts out of the room.
こら、待ちなさい。ツンデレなめんじゃないわよ。いくらあの二人が本気になっても、小峰さんが相手じゃ分が悪いのよ。喧嘩はしちゃダメよ。
I was about to say, I like how the principal of the school is just standing there awkwardly like, what have I done? Do something? Makina's flight from justice isn't exactly admirable, but Sachi's absolute obedience is pretty amoral in its own right. It is.
絶対に追いついてやるんだから。
And that's what you get for underestimating Sachi.
さすがサッチ。ママネーとチルチルもすでに虫の息なのよさ。
Minutes later, when the bell announcing the end of lunch period brought her request to an end, Makina's boastful jeering dissolved into miserable screams. It's impossible to weigh one kind of unhappiness against another. Even, say, the sadness of a man who has lost a lifelong friend, and the bitter sulking of a young girl forced to eat her carrots before dessert. There is no scale by which we can objectively measure misery. People have the tendency to judge themselves happier or unhappier relative to others, but such comparisons rest on a flawed assumption that we all think and feel alike. Another's misfortune may seem trivial to you, but if it brings genuine distress and suffering, anything can be a tragedy. Yes, like that unfortunate game of BO1 I had last week. Uh-oh. Michiru turns her shark pouch inside out and shrieks. Although by now I'm somewhat used to this woman's tendency to kick up a fuss at the slightest provocation, when she's this loud it's impossible to focus on my reading. Surely a little candy doesn't warrant this much of a ruckus. One would think you'd thrown a pineapple and then have it bounce off a wall and land at your feet. I don't know, you tell me! You're so damn noisy, woman. Are you sure you didn't drop them under your desk? Michiru drops to all fours and begins to desperately search every inch of the ground for her candy. I can understand this position if she was looking for something small like a contact lens, but it hardly seems efficient when she's trying to find something as obvious as a container of candy. Michiru, my friend. Sorry. However, I feel obliged to inform you that I can see your underwear. We're trying to be nice here. Poor Michiru. At you, holding your head and crying tears of pain after foolishly bumping into the desk? Or at you, your simple white underwear, which is still completely exposed at present? Sakagi comes over to investigate the commotion. In response, Michiru flaps her mouth like a goldfish and points to her shark pouch.
あのね、ここに入れておいたね、ラムネがね、ないの。
ラムネ？ラムネってラムネ菓子のこと？
そうなの、ないのよ。
新しいのを買うわけにはいかないの？
Right?
そういうわけにはいかないの。だってその、あれは特別なラムネなのです。
Come on, don't be ridiculous.
別のラムネ。わかった。もし見つけたら教えるわ。
そうしてください。ねえ、ユージ、なんだか今の態度怪しくなかった？
I don't know what you're on about. Not in the least. She was exactly the same unfriendly individual as she always was.
そうよね。やっぱりおかしかったわよね。私も最初からそう思ってたのよ。
Elaborate. Are you even listening to me?
もしやユミコがやったの。そういえばあの子ってばいつになくラムネを欲しそうな顔をしてたもの。むしろラムネ顔だったもの。
Truly something only Michiru would understand. What exactly is a Ramune face?
そりゃあもうおやつは500円までですよって言われたら600円分ラムネ買っちゃうような顔よ。しかも食べないのよ。保存用だから。
Did she really have an expression like that on her face?
してたでしょ、あの目。ラムネの目をしてたもの。ラム目だわ。
Calm yourself, woman. There's no such thing. Probably as a result of her panic, Michiru seems to have grown somewhat paranoid. Well, that's always been an element of her personality, but it's more pronounced at the moment. Also, she's completely incoherent. There are few things as ugly as throwing around unfounded accusations. Usually, this would be the part where I deliver a swift kick to the ass with a steel-toed boot, but I'm dealing with a woman here, so that's sadly not an option.
ねえ、ラムネなくしたんだって？買ってあげようか？
いらないの。あのラムネじゃなきゃダメなの。
まるで子供ね。ユージ、なんでこんなに取り乱してるの？
What do you expect me to know about this? Perhaps she's under some sort of chronic stress. Might be using the loss of her property as an excuse to let off some steam.
違うわよ。ストレスなんて感じてないもん。
Whatever you say.
みんなで一緒に探してあげるわよ。
その必要以上の優しさ。怪しい。
普通のこと言っただけなんだけどな。
正直に言いなさい。私は怒らないから。じゃあ目つむって。はい、あまねさん、手を挙げて。
What?
はい。
やっぱりあんたが取ったのね。この泥棒ラムネ。
Stop throwing around baseless accusations, Michiru. Jesus.
ちょっと、今のは罠じゃないの。むしろ罠にさえなってないわよ。
I agree.
だってあまねが。
よしよし、さっちゃんだってきっと一緒に探してくれるから。
もしかしてサチがやったのね。そうに決まってる。
You're just accusing everybody.
自分がやったと言いなさい。
No! No, we've been here! Don't do that!
はい、私がやりました。
ちょっと。
もちろんです。何の話か全く把握していませんが、私の責任だというのであれば、それはもう 100% 私の責任です。
Sachi, stop. Michiru, you know full well how Sachi thinks. She's gonna say she stole your candies regardless of the actual fact. I seriously doubt you're gonna find them this way.
わかってるもん。サチじゃないってことは分かってます。
はい、みちる様がそうおっしゃられるなら 100% 私に非はありません。
Sachi, you need to start thinking for yourself.
さっちゃんがいると話がややこしくなるから、ちょっとあっちかどこか行っててね。
はい、わかりました。
Watch, she's gonna find them now. Doesn't seem like Sakaki, Amane, or Sachi were responsible. Therefore...
残るわ。
ボンバイエって何語なの？
Lingala.
そっか、ありがとう。またね。
お待ちなさい。アキナ、とうとう尻尾を出したわね。
What?
マキーナに尻尾はないのよ。
さあ、どこに隠したの？ちゃんと言いなさい。
なんでチルチルそれを知ってるの？
This is gonna be something completely unrelated to her candies, isn't it?
やっぱり。でも私だって鬼じゃない。今謝れば許してあげるから白状しなさい。うんうん。
ごめんなさい。私がやりました。
やっぱり許さん。絶対に許さん。
そうそう。実はね、アマネの部屋に入ってね。
I knew it.
でね、
私の部屋？
それで買いだめして隠してあるお菓子を山ほど盗み食いしたのよさ。
I told you it was gonna be something very unrelated. But, now I think Amane is going to go chase Makina around.
ああ、だからさっき廊下でお腹痛いって言ってたのね。
ごめんなさい。まさかバレてるとは思わなかったのよ。悪いことをしたから。ね、私に尻尾生えたの。悪いことしたから。
No, it was just Michiru being Michiru.
大丈夫よ。尻尾は生えてないから。
だってチルチルがそう言ったのよさ。あたいの尻尾どんなん？ふさふさしてる？それともシュッとした感じ？意外にぐっしょり濡れてたりとか。
You fell into the classic blunder of Michiru being Michiru and actually taking her seriously.
うんうん。尻尾はないからね。さっちゃんに言って胃薬もらおうね。ほらおいで。
もう苦しいのよ。これも尻尾のせいかもしれないのよさ。
うんうん。食べ過ぎだからね。となると、やれやれ。まさかこんなことになるとは思わなかったわ。風見雄二、あんたが真犯人だとはね。
Ridiculous. Why would I steal a bunch of fruit-flavored sugar lozenges?
そうやって真っ先に否定するところが正しいのよ。
Stop talking, you are a complete simpleton.
コアッパってどういう意味なの？小さいワッパってこと？ワッパって何？
You weren't supposed to overthink it like that. I don't need to play any games. Look, just calm down and think this over carefully. What were you doing before you lost the...
妖怪の仕業を疑うの。妖怪枕返しの仕業なの。
This is hopeless. That makes no sense. A pillow turner moves your pillow to the other end of the bed. That's it. Doesn't steal things.
枕を返すだけじゃないもん。時には頭と足の向きを変えることだってします。で、それ意味あんの？何のために存在してるのあいつ。
Don't ask me. Anyway, try to remember what you were doing before you lost the candies. If you slowly go back over your actions, you should be able to figure out where you dropped them.
わかりました。あれだ。なんだ。まず机に座ってました。
Did you have the immune candies at that point?
わかんない。
When's the last time you were sure you had them?
だってこのポーチの中。
The instant Michiru opens her pouch, the color of her face changes dramatically. I can't quite read her expression. Irritation? Maybe regret? I think I can also see a rare hint of shame.
もういいわ。古墳、ラムネのことは忘れましょう。犯人探しなんて趣味が悪いわね。はい、3回。
She opened the wrong pocket, didn't she? What's with this all of a sudden? Those candies are important to you, right? Here, I'll help you find
い
them.
やそのなんていうのかしら。そのもういいのよ。だってラムネなんていくらだって代わりはあるでしょ。そんないちいちラムネの一つや二つなくしたぐらいで騒いでたらごめんなさい。
You found them, didn't you? Inside the pouch.
申し訳ござりません。はい、確かにこのサメの中に入っておりました。でも別に謝ったりしないんだからね。
You already did. You just did. Pretty much groveled, in
うっ
fact.
しゃいわね。そういうことじゃないのよ。謝ってはいるけど謝ってはいないのよ。わかる？このツンデレっぽさわかる？
Yuji, just walk away. I stare quietly into Michiru's eyes for a moment, then abruptly break eye contact. In geopolitics, they say the country that breaks away from a staring contest first loses. But in this sort of situation, the opposite is true.
その
By averting my gaze first, I take initiative and fluster my opponent. Of course, I have an overwhelming advantage over Michiru even if I don't bother with this sort of trick, but it's something of a habit. I should really try to work on this instinctive need to exert control over others at all times. Having suddenly and unexpectedly lost their point of focus, Michiru's eyes dart around the room anxiously.
ですね。その
In the next moment, Sachi passes by the classroom, carrying a large suitcase.
ちょっとサチどこ行くのよ。
はい、先ほどあまねさんに言われた場所へと向かうところです。
What? That's not what she meant! Huh. Sachi, my friend, I think you've made a slight mistake. You see, Amane asked you to wander off for a tick of the clock, not for the historic Attic Peninsula in southern Greece.
それは大変失礼いたしました。てっきりアティカとばかり思っていて、渡航に向けて数日分の着替えを用意したところでした。
How the hell are you even gonna get there anyway?
普通そんな聞き間違いしないでしょ。
This is Sachi we're talking about. Anything is possible,
ブ
Michiru.
ックを見ながら皆さんへのお土産を買うならアテネによってパルテノン神殿かなと思ってしまいました。
Of course you did. Good choice. I hear the Parthenon manju are pretty decent.
そういえばそのあの件はさっき解決したからね。
あの件、どの件ですか？
そのあの件よ。ほらその
She doesn't want to bring it up.
物をなくしたっていう件。
そんな事件があったんですか？全く知りませんでしたが、それは本当に良かったですね。どこで見つかったのですか？
それはそのあれよ。その
はい、みちる様、聞き取れませんか？
You're gonna make her come and say it.
ポーチの中にあったって言ってるじゃない。私がミスしただけよ。
Amazing.
人の間違いを責めるのは心の貧しい人間のすることでしょ。
責めていません。みちる様の愚かな見落としであり、他人に責任を押し付けようとする腐った少年が原因だとしても、私は見つかってよかったですねと言っているではないですか。
Sachi?
そんな言い方ないんじゃないの？
Yes, because that is who Sachi is.
事実ではないと？
No, you haven't. It's just that Michiru doesn't care for such things as
はい、
facts.
事実です。
何？見つかったの？
Hey, just catching up on the matter, huh?
っていうか、なくしてすらなかったわよ。悪かったわね。迷惑かけて悪かったわね。
私も失礼いたします。荷造りを解かなくてはいけませんから。
何よ。何か言いたいことがあれば言えばいいじゃない。
Try to be a little more careful about crying wolf in the future. Sachi could have ended up in a foreign country and Machina very nearly changed colors.
わかってるわよ。さっき見た時はなかったのにな。これ絶対に妖怪の仕業じゃないかな。
Just admit you checked the wrong pocket and we can all move on. The only individual who knows the depth of someone's unhappiness is the unfortunate party in question. That said, nothing wrong with feeling a little sympathy for an innocent ghost forced to bear the blame for another's stupidity. Slight digression, but would the victim of a pillow turner be a pillar turnee? While pondering these weighty matters, I watched Michiru wander off, her container of candy clutched tightly in hand. Later. For what?
そんな普通の対応じゃ困るのよ。もっとこう深夜の通販番組っぽいテンションで乗ってきてもらわないと。
Why, though?
わかった。
それじゃもう一回最初からなのよ。巻いてかないとケツカッチンなのよさ。
Mere moments after Machina stormed into the classroom, she runs right back outside. What was that all about?
さあね。またマキナが新しい遊びでも考えたんじゃない？
サッチン殿はおられぬか。
ここに。
おう、サッチ殿、早速ですが、拙者と共に城へ来てくださらんか。
わかりました。
I didn't realize the two of them were practicing for a play or something.
かたいじけない。チルチル様、サチ殿をお連れいたしました。
ああ、ありがとう。
だからチルチルももっと役作りするのよさ。
Where did this come from? I want to
も
know.
うめんどくさい。わかったわよ。
その方の働き、まこと大義であった。下がっていい。
はは。
して、みちる様、何故私をお呼びになられたのでしょうか。
実はサチに用意してほしいものがあってな。
なんでございましょう。
マムシご飯じゃ。
マムシご飯。
そうじゃ。サチを主はマムシご飯を作ることができるか。
可能にございます。
ならば今日の夕げまでに見事用意してみせよう。
わかりました。
Concluding the conversation with her standard phrase of acceptance, Sachi leaves the classroom at once.
なんで芝居かかってたのかは聞かないけど、つまりうなぎが食べたくなったと。
I guess? Amane, I'm just gonna trust you on that, because I have no idea. Like I said, I did not know Machina was rehearsing for a play or something. This just came out of nowhere.
そうそう、土曜日は明日だからフライングゲットみたいな。
一応言っておくけど、土曜の土曜は土曜日という意味じゃないわよ。
I like how Yumiko felt the need to throw that in.
それ以上のことはきっとあなたの部屋のパソコンが丁寧に教えてくれるわ。
That is what we have computers for.
でもよくマムシーなんて言い方知ってたわね。そう呼ぶのは京阪の方だけなのに。昨日ネットしてる時にちょっとね。
What a coinky dink.
やっぱりパソコンから得た知識だったのよさ。
いるわよね。ネットの百科事典を少し覗いただけで自分が賢くなったように感じる人って。
I mean, hey, I play games to basically learn these bits of internet knowledge. In any case, they see eel is great for replenishing physical energy. Never a bad thing to get a little extra vigor.
だからって別にいやらしいことを考えてたわけじゃないんだからね。
Nobody was accusing you of that. Come to think of it, the Mamushi pit viper doesn't lend its name to eel just alone. It's also the name of a male Aphrodite.
あんたは何を言おうとしてるのよ。
ボリューム少し下げてもらえる？
Ha!
はい。せっかくの機会だし、今日の夕飯はみんなでマムシっていうのもいいんじゃない？
Sounds good to me.
だから6人分は用意してくるだろうし。
というわけで、榊さんも参加だからね。
Hmm? You're unusually obedient today.
別に。ただコミュニティの仕事を増やすのがバカらしいと思っただけよ。
Oh, I see. Sakaki seems to be aware that any resistance she might offer would end in her defeat at the hands of the Demon Lord.
はい。というわけで早速キッチンにやってきました。来ちゃいました。
This'll be fun. Sorry to interrupt, but I have a question.
はい、お兄ちゃん。
Why are you doing this in my room?
それはその
You don't have a good reason, do you?
別にあんたの部屋を選んだことに深い意味はないんだから。
いや、ここでドヤ顔になられても。
設定を維持するのも大変ね。
It is.
はい。自分のことは棚にあげる由美子のことは放っておいて、早速料理の方に移りましょう。それではサッチー先生、どうぞ。
お待たせしました。
あれ？こう言っちゃなんだけど、さっちゃん少し汚れてない？
Yeah, she was probably a little busy. Just as Amane says, Sachi has entered the room a muddy mess. There are leaves and twigs sticking out of her hair. Just what were you doing exactly?
すみません。材料の調達に少し手間取ってしまいまして。
Ah.
あそこら辺においそれと売ってるような食材じゃないもんね。
そうか？
で、下準備にはどれくらいかかるの？
もう少しだけ時間をいただければ。
オッケー。それじゃあマキナ、サチの作業が終わるまでのつなぎは任せたわよ。了解なのよさん。
Hey, Bob!
What the hell kind of impression is that?
なんだい、ジョニー。約束の時間までもう少しあるし、ひつまぶしでも食べて暇つぶししないか？おいおい、ジョニー、ジャパニーズジョークなんていつ覚えたんだい？それこそ暇つぶしにね。はあはっはっはっは。
What was that impression?
やっぱ先進んでいい。サチ、そっちの具合はどう？
あとはこれを火にかけるだけです。
さすがサチ。持つべきものはやっぱりできる後輩よね。
でも小峰さん、ご飯の方はその鍋でも炊けると思うけど、マムシの方はどうするの？
この鍋で一緒に調理しますよ。
Oh boy.
へえ、そんな作り方もあるんだね。
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say maybe you shouldn't.
そんな調理法あったかしら？
Now that she mentions it, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to broil the eel separately, then mix it with the rice after the fact. Hello! Just as an uneasy confusion begins to spread around the room, the pot's lid pops open and a long, slender thing emerges.
何あれ。何ってヘビじゃないの？
ヘビね。
To be more specific, it appears to be a venomous Japanese pit viper, popularly known as the mamushi. Compared to the common rat snake, the body is distinctly thick and short. Damn! That was quick! Holy shit! Sachi got no chill! After a long moment in which the world seems to stand still, Sachi abruptly decapitates the snake with her kitchen knife. Huh. Impressive swordsmanship.
ありがとうございます。
When I look to my side, the previously enthusiastic Michiru is as pale as a ghost. What's the matter, Michiru? It's just a kitchen knife. Nothing to be scared of.
そっちじゃないのよ。
So, what is?
ヘビが。
Yeah, you're the one that asked for this. What, are you scared of Mamushi vipers?
マムシっていうよりはヘビ全般
というより長い生き物が苦手な
Probably.
ごめん。私、もう無理。
With a few weak words of surrender, Michiru sinks to the ground with a soft thump.
チルチルが死んじゃった。
じゃあさっちゃんが作った料理は後でみちるに食べてもらいましょうか
Yeah, I thought that was the plan here.
そうね
I thought that was already the plan here, so...
勝手に殺すなーっていうか、アナーキーの食べ物を押し付けるなーと思ったら、すぐに生き返ったのよさ。
Yep.
ヘビ嫌いなのにマムシ並みの生命力ね
うまいこと言ったつもりか
Probably.
それよりサチ、私はマムシご飯が食べたいって言ったはずよ。
Yeah, you said Mamushi rice. You're getting Mamushi rice.
はい。なので私もマムシご飯を作ったつもりなのですが。
あんたが作ったのはマムシご飯じゃなくてヘビご飯じゃないの。
ということはもしかしてみちる様が食べたかったのはうなぎの方だったんですか？
だから私はそう言ってるでしょうが。
わかりました。そういうことでしたら念のために用意しておいたこちらのうな重を。
だったら最初からそっちを持ってきなさいよ、もう。
Sachi being Sachi. Hard not to love it. Oh my god, dude. Today I learned that Michiru has issues with creepy crawly life forms. Also that it's important to be precise in your terminology when making a request of Sachi. Yeah, I thought that was obvious. Ooh, it's late at night. Human beings are multifaceted creatures. How insightful. It's not uncommon for someone who seems one-dimensional at a glance to reveal a dramatically different side under even light investigation. Many people don't stop at being two-faced. There are plenty of us out there with 3 or 4, even. A simple case might be a scumbag who sometimes plays the good guy, or vice versa. These multiple faces are part of what makes people interesting, but they also complicate our relations with others. The people living in this dorm are no exception to the general rule. Sometimes I wonder if Makina even thinks in Japanese. Her actions and words are so garbled. Sachi's extraordinary obedience and obsessive honesty are equally mysterious. Anyone could guess there's more to those two than meets the eye. But Amane can be oddly evasive and poker-faced at times as well. And even our mentally derailed airhead Michiru has markedly uncharacteristic moments. I think it's safe to conclude everyone here has something of a hidden side. Absolutely!
んで、一体いつユミちゃんは出れるの？
Say what? I'm killing time in the lobby after school and Makina suddenly approaches me with a strange question. Dere? By which do you mean what? Isn't that the same Dere from Michiru Tsundere? The lovey-dovey side of a split personality?
そうだよ。他 他に何があるっていうのよさ。
Dere is now a fairly common slang term. When the contrasting Sun suggests a pointed, hostile attitude toward others, Dere implies the complete opposite, a sweet and friendly approach. The widely known tsundere personality exhibits both behaviors, creating a strong contrast, or gap that many find attractive. Apparently. Personally, I'm not particularly well informed on the subject. Well, you wouldn't be the only one, Yuji. While I have some interest in the pseudo-tsundere Matsumisha Michiru as a subject for observation, my curiosity is entirely directed towards the less artificial elements of her personality. The tsundere attribute itself isn't especially interesting or appealing to me. In short, I don't really give a damn. To ask a question like that, I think you first need proof that Sakaki has Dere tendencies, or at the very least, concrete grounds to support that conjecture. Do you possess any such evidence? For starters, I asked Makina about the premise underlying her question, on the off chance there might be some rational thought behind it.
ねえよ、そんなもん。
Then we're done here. Look, kid.
ねえけどさ、だって思わね。
Evidence schmevidence. God damn, you sound like a certain somebody I know.
あんなにごっつりと周りに壁作りまくって孤独を気取ってたら、なんかそのうちに「嫌だ、そばにいてくれなきゃ嫌なの」とか言い出しそうじゃん、あの黒髪。
That would certainly be a striking contrast. In that respect, this theory of Sakaki seems to line up with the standard tsundere concept, but I have to say though, I don't think she really fits that neatly in the tsundere category.
世の中にはクーデレって人種もいるのよさ。
Yeah? I see. Kudere, is it? I picked up this term somewhere as well. Seems the popularity of the tsundere concept gave birth to a variety of subspecies. The kudere, in particular, proved durable enough to gain its own semi-independent status. Unlike the outright aggression of the Sun, Ku suggests a cool, indifferent attitude. The kudere feigns apathy, keeping others at a distance by means of apparent disinterest, but secretly craves intimacy. To date, Sakaki Yumiko has certainly demonstrated a consistently cool attitude, if not the lovey-dovey side of the equation. Makina, do you want to ask Sakaki... Makina, do you want to make Sakaki go into Dere mode? Of course you do. And of course I'm still playing, Anthony. That's the point of tonight's stream. For what reason?
興味本位。
Of course it is. That's why we play these games, after all. I see. If Sakaki herself had happened to hear that response, things would probably get even chillier. But I guess it's foolish to hope for anything more from Makina. And are you expecting to accomplish something by complaining to me?
そうそう、だからお兄ちゃんにも協力してほしいのよさ。
I don't think that's a good idea. You want me to cooperate in turning Sakaki Dere? I'm not sure that's a good idea.
いいんだ。
Look at that face. That is the face of pure bliss. And I love it. Like, I just need to admire that for a second. Alright. I quietly fold the newspaper I'd been reading earlier, stand from my seat without a word, and walk off toward my room. Just as my hand reaches the doorknob, Makina's round face reappears before my eyes, her shoes screeching on the floor.
おい、何しかとして部屋へ引きこもろうとしてんだ。こっち来て話の続き聞け。
I was expecting him to swat her with the newspaper. Unfortunately, I have no interest in any of this. Go try the others instead.
やだよ。
Bah!
お兄ちゃんが参加しないとうまくいかないんだってば。
What do you mean, we? Why, though?
それはほら、ユミちゃんだって女なわけだし。
Well, it's true enough that I'm the only male in this dormitory, but I don't think that really works in my favor when dealing with Sakaki. If anything, quite the opposite. She seems to see it as something of a strike against me. I don't think that really makes... Hey, Machina! Without even waiting for my response, Machina shoves me back toward the lobby.
いいからこっちに来るのよさ。もうみんなも呼んであるし、お兄ちゃんだけスルーとか許さないのよ。
Swat her with the newspaper. Even Monty's telling you to do it. Do it, boy. A group meeting? For this crap? That night, everyone except Sakaki gathers in the third floor laundry room. Oh no, here we go. Amani and Sachi seem to be operating as normal, but Michiru apparently forgot about the meeting and had to be dragged out of bed. She's stifling a weary yawn at the moment. At the center of the group, Machina gleefully surveys her troops and begins to speak.
というわけで、皆様にお集まりいただきました理由は他でもない、榊由美子についてであります。すでにお兄ちゃんには話したけど、黒髪、そろそろデレとかないとキャラも弱いんで一丁どうかなって思った次第なのよ。
No, I don't follow. Spreading a large sheet of paper on the table, she writes the letter Y with permanent marker, circles it vigorously, and adds the note Operation Dere to one side.
というわけで、同志たちにはこれから冷徹女をデレさせるために各自作戦行動をとってもらうこととする。
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
作戦決行はよく一蓋丸々します。何か質問は？
榊さんがなんか全然想像できないんだけど。
ですね。私には氷の霊障しか思い出すことができません。
Uh-huh.
見てみたいとか思わねえのか？二人とも。
It's not high on my priority list.
思うけどね。
マキちゃんがどういう作戦を考えているのかわかりませんが、返り討ちにされてしまいそうな気がします。
I'm with you, Sachi.
なんなのよさ、この日和見主義め、もうちょい乗ってきたらどうなのよさ。
Amane and Sachi respond at once with outright pessimism. In the first place, we've been forcibly dragged to this point on the assumption that Sake is a hidden friendly side. That's nothing more than a guess based on a common personality type. There's no real reason to believe that pattern has to apply to Sakaki. Amane's known Sakaki the longest of all of us, for what it's worth, and she's clearly not buying into the idea. It seems entirely likely this Dere Sakaki is something of a Bigfoot, the product of an overactive imagination. What's more, we're talking about a woman prone to swing blades around when provoked. As Sachi says, if we adopt Machina's likely rash and aggressive plan, there's a possibility we'll suffer some casualties.
由美子にデレですって？
This is not gonna end well. But just when I think we've reached consensus, one of the group reacts differently. As a PT, Pseudo Tsundere has a contrary personality of her own. Perhaps Michiru is being subtly influenced by the possibility of discovering a comrade of sorts? In any case, unlike the rest of the group, she seems genuinely intrigued by the idea.
チルチルが反応したか。さすがはツンデレだな。見直したぞ。
You just wanted someone to go along with your plan.
こんなことで見直すな。つか何を一体見直したのよ。わけわかんないわよ。みちるは榊さんにデレがあるって思ってんの？いや、絶対にそう思ってるわけじゃないんだけど、
何ですか？
なんかあの子全然笑わないからさ、ちょっと笑ったりとかしたらそれだけでもなんか安心するというか、そう思って。
Why is that your concern? They don't seem convinced.
何よ、いきなりみんな黙っちゃって。 私なんか変なこと言った？
Yes.
いや、なんか珍しくまっとうなこと言ったなーって思って。
I'm not sure I'm not sure I agree, Amane.
らしくねえな、チロチロ。
あんたらね
いいのです、みちる様。普段のどうしようもない言動とのバランスを取るために、あえて友達思いっぽい言動を混ぜて均衡を保とうとするその心、私にはわかります。
全然わかってね
まあ、みちるの言うことも一理あるし、あの鉄仮面さんにちょっとはニコニコしてもらおうってことならば私は賛成だけど。
Worth a shot, I
私
guess.
もです。
みんなやっと乗ってきたな。
I feel like the goal has shifted slightly from the original Dare objective, but it seems like our motive is now slightly more respectable than Makina's desire to amuse herself, so I'm not going to complain. Okay, so I guess the next question would be, what sort of operation do you have planned out, Makina? She flashes a toothy smirk, takes her marker in hand once more, and confidently scribbles the words compliment carpet bombing in the center of the paper.
ユミちゃんに会ったらとにかく褒めて褒めて褒めまくるのよさ。目と髪を褒め、服装を褒め、持っているペンを褒め。これはキャバレーの鉄則でもあるのよさ。
えらくまた正攻法というかバカ正直というか。
I agree.
女なんて褒めとけば機嫌よくなる生き物なのよさ。
Machina? I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works. Just saying. I'm just saying. Machina, there's a reason memes like this exist. Okay? Okay.
あんたもその生き物だって自覚ある？
Machina has zero self-awareness here. I just can't believe how big that damn book is.
確かにストレートですけど効きそうな作戦ですよね。
I don't know about that, Sachi. I'm not convinced.
そもそも作戦ってのはもうちょっとこう交渉で難解なやつの方がいいような気もするんだけど。
Machina would probably suck at chess.
こういうみちる様のようにパスタ食っとけば幸せみたいな生き物が大多数ですし、効果は十分に期待できるのではと思います。
ちょっと何よ、パスタって何よ。そりゃ好きだけど食べてるとき幸せだけど。
Yeah, hard not to like your favorite food.
好きなんじゃん。
幸せそうですね。
Seems like there aren't any particular objections. In that case, we may as well give Machina's strategy a try.
では全員私の指示に従うのよさ。
I don't like that idea. Alright, I'm gonna go blow my nose before we do this session.
榊さん、おはようございます。
Alright, that's better.
あ、ええ。
Yeah, hi.
おはよう由美子。いつ見ても綺麗な顔してるわよね。
As soon as everyone starts doing it, she's gonna know something is up. She's gonna know something is up.
榊さんは目が綺麗なんですよね。だから一層顔が引き立つ気がします。
ちょっと何なの？
そうね。でもやっぱり私は顔全体かな。小顔だし、顎もシュッとしてるし、そういうとこがやっぱり。
Like I said, as soon as you start doing this, as soon as you keep going with it, she's gonna know something is up. What'd I tell you?
ですね。全体的なバランスがいいから綺麗なんでしょうね。
制服もすごく似合ってるし、ねえ、どうやったらそういうってあれ？
What'd I tell you?
榊さん？
ユミコさん？
I think you were a bit too direct.
言っちゃいましたね。
Oh, hello.
榊さんがここにいるなんて。
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Huh. I think I can get away with this. This just came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. That was very out of nowhere. If you've played the game before, you know what happens here, so just use your imagination. I don't see what's so unusual about that.
ちょっと。ふーん。ねえ、ここ座っていい？別に構わないわ。ふーん。人の体を頭から足まで見て何の用か。いや。
None in particular.
見ると、榊さんってバランスいい体してるなって。なんか運動とかしてんの？そうでないとこの体型は維持できないよね。
マネキンっての？ああいう感じだよな、これ。
いいなあ。私もちょっとだけ痩せてお尻小さくなったんだけどさ、榊さんの見てるとバカらしく思えちゃうよね、どうにも。
ユミちゃんのが岡山の桃だったら、あまねえのは植木のスイカだよな。
don't insult Amane like that.
いい体してるわよね。これならユージだって。あれ？榊さん？
I think you went too far.
やめてちょうだい。私先に出るわね。
どうしてだろう。機嫌損ねちゃったのかな。
なんだありゃ、生理か？
おっさんみたいなこじつけの理由つけないでよ。
I was not expecting a scene like that. See, that's what those of you who stick around get to see little flashes of when I'm not prepared for that. Don't go getting any ideas just because you got to see that. And for those of you who really want to see it, I'll rewind at some point. And do a recording for the visual novel NSFW channel, I guess. So if you really want to see what you missed, then you'll get to see it. Yo. No need to stalk past me without a word, is there?
別にあなたに用事もないもの。
Maybe not, but I don't think many people take that as a valid excuse for completely brushing off your classmate.
それで何の用なの？
Nothing particular. Just trying to be reasonably friendly myself.
だったら私は行かせていただくわ。それじゃ。
Come on, that's nothing to get angry like that. Scowl like that, and you're just putting your beauty to waste.
ちょっと、あなたもあの一件に絡んでるの？
On what specifically? Can't say I know what you're talking about.
その、急に何か私のことを。もういいわよ。失礼するわ。
I think she's starting to crack a little bit. Check Grisaia talk. Well, at least one of us caught it. Oh no, you're talking about something else. Yeah, dude. That moment had me in hysterics. He's talking about this. Michiru's opinion of Amane with an electric guitar. Now you're just gonna be wondering what I meant earlier. Well, I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. The group's heavy sighs resound throughout the lobby. Alright, see you in a bit, Zach. Next, our strategist mumbles an admission of defeat. We continued to stubbornly press Operation Daria until the very end, but our barrage of confidence never produced anything resembling a positive reaction. Quite the opposite. Sakaki's strengthening resistance prompted frequent retreat. Well, I guess it's only natural you get a little suspicious that everyone you know suddenly starts complimenting you out of nowhere.
やり方がまずかったわよね。もっと自然にできたらよかったんだけど。
Yeah, you think?
そうですね。フォーメーションが不自然というか
excuse me.
ミスマッチでしたし。
おっと、ここで大本営批判か。憲兵をよこすぞ。
Uh-oh.
あんたが考えなしにやったのも一因でしょうが。
Yeah. Sounds good to me. I still have to work on Friday, but we have inventory this weekend, so I might get done early. We'll see, though.
後悔はせん。未来のために反省はするが。
何格好つけてんのよ。つか反省してね。
Yeah. Well, in any case, I suppose we now know that Sakaki doesn't react to this sort of flattery.
パスタで満足するタイプではなかったということですね。
Nope, she's a little bit more complicated than that.
なんでそこで私の方を見るのねえ。
I thought we established this last time. And so, Operation Dare fails to produce the desired change in Sakaki Yumiko. If anything, she seems to have brought her attitude from cool down to outright chill. The next day. I'm heading to Sakaki's room in order to drop off a package of hers that arrived in the group mail delivery just now. Normally I'd just leave it be, but this cardboard box was large enough to protrude dangerously out of the mailbox. I've thoughtfully decided to bring it to her directly. Is Sakaki in? This hour, she should probably be somewhere inside the dorm. There's no sign of her leaving this morning, so her room is the most likely possibility. Sakaki? It's open? The door to Sakaki's room stands slightly ajar. Saki's normally pretty careful about her privacy, so this is a distinctly unusual situation. Before I realize it, I'm peeking through the opening into her room. Hey, Sakaki? And in the center of that room, I'm startled to find a spectacle quite unlike anything I've ever witnessed before. I told you she was showing some cracks towards the end there. Oh, finally, after 8 episodes. How about that? Look at you.
お尻ちょっと大きいかなって嫌いだったけどそんなことなかった
Look at you.
制服もちょっと浮いてるかと思ってたけど
I don't think I've ever seen her so happy. Oh my god. Yuji, maybe you should just put the package down and walk away before she notices you? Just a thought? Cause oh boy. Oh boy.
あと顔も
Sakaki? To summarize this behavior in one phrase, out of character would be the most apt. Sakaki twirls in front of a full-length mirror she's placed in the middle of her room, muttering happily to herself. She examines her features one by one, grinning broadly all the while. Oh, you definitely could! Somebody do it! I would love that! It's hard to believe this is the same Sakaki who shot down Makina's operation. Let alone the woman whose approach to social interaction cycles between disinterest, rejection, and the occasional fit of homicidal rage. Is this... Dere? Muttering a foolish question to myself, I pull my right foot backward in an attempt at retreat. Darn it! You made a sound! Oh no! But the door groans on its hinges, and Sakaki spins around to face me. Hi! I'm just here to deliver a package. Here you go, bye. Mail just came. You got a big package, so I came to drop it off. I'll just leave that here.
見たの
It might be kinder to say I wasn't, but unfortunately I'm an honest man. Oh no! Oh no! The one moment she was vulnerable, we had to be there to witness it. Oh no, bro! Is it? Oh no! Congratulations on the small butt. Oh, what have you done, you
So
let's just not talk about this, okay? I see. Okay then, bye. I close the door and break into a full arm-pumping dash away from the scene. It's not that I'm particularly afraid of Sakake's attacks, but I don't think there's many people out there who willingly choose to get slashed at by a box cutter. I'm certainly not one of them. Especially given the sincere promise of violence in Sakake's eyes just now. Yes, that would be a very bad idea to hang around. You know what they say, fuck around and find out. But that's Dere, alright. No matter how slight it may be, no matter how well hidden it is, it's actually kind of pleasant to know that Sakaki does have that side to her personality. Every human being is a multifaceted creature. Yes, we did learn that, in fact, today. Seems that rule of thumb applies to Sakaki Yumiko as much as anyone else. How about that? Oh, why are we at the gate? Sakaki's Dere earlier this morning left a strong impression. There's no time to reflect on that spectacle. Our group trip to the beach is today. Oh, right! That plan from last episode. Ugh, excuse me. What's more, the weather is absolutely perfect for the purpose. Perhaps someone has been earning some good karma lately? As the group gathers around the principal's car in preparation for the outing, there's a definite sense of anticipation in the air. My classmates are moving around restlessly, unable to control their fidgety, nervous energy. In the back.
それはビーチパラソルと一緒にあまねさんの車に乗せます。
お弁当はちゃんと積んだ？
はい、大丈夫です。ちゃんとトランクの中に積みました。
Excellent.
トランク大丈夫なの？熱で腐ったりしない？
効果が6時間持続する保冷剤と一緒に入れてありますから問題はありません。
Yep, at least long enough to get there.
それじゃああとは何？なんか忘れてない？
大丈夫ですよ。持ち物リストを参照しながら4回確認しましたし、出発前にもう一度最終点検を行いますから。
Alright.
油断してはダメよ。
You sound like a certain somebody I know right now, Michiru.
こういう時に限って一番大切なものを忘れてくる。言うなれば忘れ物の天才がこの私。松島みちるだということを忘れないで。
That sounds very at odds, Michiru. How can you be a certifiable genius at forgetting things? I don't think that's how that works.
そんなことを自信たっぷりに元気よく言われましても。
なんだかんだ言って結局チルチルが一番張り切ってるのよさ。
Yep. Well, in my experience, the blondes of the world tend to see this sort of event as a good excuse to boss people around.
そこ聞こえてるわよ。
Yeah, I think that was the intent. Hello there, Michiru. Tell me something. You didn't even want to go to the beach in the first place, right?
行きたくないとは一言も言ってないでしょうが。私はただ暑いのが嫌だって言っただけよ。
So you admit it. Well, I didn't really intend to criticize you either way. If anything, the opposite seems more appropriate. She was opposed to the idea originally, but instead of sulking over the group's decision, she accepted it with admirable enthusiasm. I guess she's something of a flexible spirit. No, wait. Approach this from a slightly different angle, and the term simple-minded might be just as accurate.
なんか言った？
Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself. More importantly, are you sure you have all your personal stuff? Not forgetting anything?
この私が忘れ物？とんだお笑い種だわね。
No, you. Have you already completely forgotten what you said 30 seconds ago?
いえ、みちる様のお荷物は昨夜のうちに私がご用意させていただきましたので大丈夫かと。
I see. But you see, Sachi, Michiru earned the title of Scatterbrain Queen precisely because she's capable of leaving things behind even under such circumstances. Are you sure it's wise to have left her unsupervised?
大丈夫よ。サチに任せた私の判断にミスはないわ。
No, it's not! Where are your swimsuits? You do have them, right?
それならご心配なく。忘れないようにすでに服の下に着ていらっしゃいますから。
You're a smart cookie, Sachi. I see. Good to hear. Although, that kind of sounds more like something Makina would do. Oh, for sure.
私も下に世界な水着着てるのよさ。後で見してあげるのよ。
Uh-huh, I'm sure. Oh, that's something to look forward to.
もうね、私のちょっと出っ張った下腹部に視線釘付けで鼻血ブーなのよ。
I'll be the judge of that. Well, that irrepressible confidence of yours is a good thing. Probably.
みちる様、どうかなされましたか？
サッチ、その水着のことなんだけど。
もしかしてみちる様。
Hey, now what's the matter, genius? Don't tell me your prodigious talent for forgetting things has already exhibited itself.
うるさいわね。ちょっとしたミスよ。ちょっと私寮に戻るからここで待ってなさいよ。
This is like me last year when we went to on our annual trip to the Wisconsin Dells. Me being the genius I am somehow forgot my swimsuit last year. I have no clue how, because that's kind of the whole point for why you go there in the first place. So I don't know how the hell I managed to do that, but somehow I did.
先に行ったら承知しないんだからね。
みちる様、待ってください。私も行きますから。というわけですので、すみません。すぐに戻りますので。
Bye, Sachi. I'm at a loss for words. I think that girl might be even worse than Makina.
もう、さすがの私もあんな忘れ物会の勝ち組と比べられたくはないのよさ。
Meanwhile,
でもいいのだけれど、一体いつまで私はこの炎天下の中で待っていればいいのかしら。
it hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. Bored already? I'll get you a nice ice cream cone once we get to the beach, so try to be patient a little while longer, okay?
私を子供扱いしないでもらえる？
In that case, maybe she should try not to whine like one? But I decided that actually offering her this suggestion would be more trouble than it's worth.
いいな、アイス。私も欲しいのよさ。
Alright, Makina, you've been a good girl lately. I'll buy you one later.
いちご味のやつがいいのよ。
Ooh. Very well. I drop my hand onto Makina's head in my usual manner. Ah, yes, head pats for Makina. I'm patting my monitor above her head. Well then, Sakaki, what flavor do you want?
だから子供扱いしないで。いらないわよ、アイスなんて。
Oh, come on. Who can resist ice cream?
どう？みんなもう準備できた？
Almost. No, afraid not. The Queen of Carelessness has returned to the dorm in search of her swimsuit with her maid in attendance. Amani still hasn't returned with the second car either.
変ね。松島さんと小峰さんはまだしも、車を借りに行ったのなら、スオさんはもう戻ってきてもいい頃だと思うけど。
So you would think.
何かあったのかしら。
I don't know. Where's she getting a car from in the first place anyway?
いつもの車を借りに行ったのなら、多分学園北部の資材倉庫だから、そんなに時間がかかる距離じゃないと思うけど。
Is that right? Should I go check on her?
そうね。もう少し待ってみて、それでも来なかったら様子を見に行ってみましょう。
Okay. Well, there's no real reason to hurry, I suppose. The sea isn't going anywhere.
海は逃げないけれど、時間は経過するわ。私嫌よ、夜の海に入るのなんて。
Really? I thought you would prefer otherwise. Wasn't planning to wait around quite that patiently either. But it's better to approach this sort of thing with composure. Rushing tends to create more problems than it solves.
例え
Right, here comes a good example.
ばあれ
What?
着替えてきた。全速力でダッシュした。何秒？
I don't think that was necessary.
知るかよ。
Nobody was keeping time. Take a look, Sakaki. This self-evidently dim-witted blonde is a perfect case in point. Desperate with the irrational fear that she'd be left behind, she clearly stopped thinking. The instant she finished changing, she burst out of her room and dashed back over here, thoroughly embarrassing herself in the process. You see, when people rush, they make stupid mistakes. Life is just full of lessons. Yep, that happens. I can tell you from experience at work.
確かに嫌な説得力があるわね。
何よ何なのよ。水着着てこいって言ったのはあんたでしょうが。
Yeah, but you didn't have to rush so much.
っていうか、私の水着姿見たんだから感想ぐらい言いなさいよ。
My thoughts? Let's see. My first real thought would be, why are you wearing a school swimsuit? But I get the feeling that might not be the most considerate thing I could say here as a man. When a woman asks for your thoughts, compliment her. Down any other road lies trouble. Another lesson I picked up from my time with that epitome of a troublesome woman, JB. Looks good on you. Very cute.
ああ、そうかい。ありがとよ。
What?
どうして怒鳴っているのこの子。
You must be new here. She's always like this. I don't fully understand myself, but I get the feeling she's being carried along by her own momentum at this point. Poor girl may already be well past the point of no return.
うるさいわね。放っておきなさいよ。とにかくこれなら水着を
Ugh, excuse me. Watch, but now she's gonna forget something else. I guess not. What happened to the street clothes you were wearing earlier? Are you for real? Sorry, but I don't think I can justify referring to you as a tsundere anymore. You're really more of a doofus. You heard me. You are a clown. No, Yuji. Nay. Michiru is not a clown. She's the whole damn circus. Can't say that with a straight face. Can't do it. Oh my god. Makina will now amuse herself at your expense. Alright, Makina, look at this girl and chortle heartily.
屈辱。こんな屈辱は初めてだわ。英語で言うと
Your English hasn't improved either, I see.
ねえ、暑いし、私車の中で待っていてもいいかしら。
Come now, Michiru's sacrificing what little dignity she has left for our amusement. Why not enjoy her buffoonery a little longer?
いや、別に笑いを取ろうとしていたわけでは。
No, but you're doing an incredible job at it.
みちる様、お召し物。遅かったじゃないのよ、サチ。
You're the one who ran off without her.
みちる様が早いんですよ。
A true woman of the service industry. Now that she mentions it, you got back here pretty quickly considering you went all the way to the dorm.
そりゃあそうよ。何せ全力疾走したからね。飛ぶ鳥の目を抜く勢いとはこのことよ。
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
いろいろと間違っていて軽くイラッとしますが、とりあえず服を着てください。その格好のままでは公女両族に転職しかねません。
いちいちうるさいわね。
からいいじゃないのよ。人をわいせつ物みたいに。まったく。
まあまあ、私が着替えのお手伝いしますからね。
あんたはよ。
Even as she mutters a constant stream of complaints, Michiru takes her clothes from Sachi's hands, then immediately begins to put them on over her swimsuit. Apparently she decided resistance would be futile. It very much is with Sachi.
おっぱい半分放り出して歩いてるあの男気に比べりゃまだマシでしょうよ。
そういう
True, true.
あまねさんはまだいらっしゃられないのですか？
Yeah, wonder what happened. Yeah, if she doesn't show up pretty soon, I'm gonna go check on her.
あまねまだなの？じゃあもういいんじゃない？無理してでも学園長の車にみんなで乗れば。
Ah, come on. You know what they say. Good soldier never leaves a man behind. I really don't think that's gonna happen. The principal's car seats 5 at most. At the very least, one of us will have to ride with Amane. And if we want a more comfortable ride, wouldn't it make sense to have 4 people in the principal's car and 3 in Amane's?
でもアマネの車はツーシーターなのよさ。
A 2-seater? A vehicle with a fixed passenger capacity of 2. So it's a sports car? They call this place the Money Sink Academy, but it's pretty hard to imagine they'd have a flashy toy like JB's lying around in some dusty garage. In the next moment, a single white vehicle comes into view, crunching its way across the gravel on the athletic grounds towards us. Behind the wheel, of course, is Suo Omane. And the vehicle she's driving, no matter how you look at it, appears to be a small truck. That said, it's not a Type 3 Jeep or Type 73 Jeep or anything. Just your run-of-the-mill mini pickup. Your eyes were lighting up just a moment ago. Is that something that fancies you? What the heck is a Type 73 Jeep anyway? I'm sure this is a question Brad could answer off the cuff. I suppose with I suppose given Yuji's background, I should have expected this, but still, it does not fail to surprise me. Something like this. Fascinating. Well, I just know if Brad is watching this in the future, he'll certainly appreciate it. If you don't know, Brad is my car guy. When it comes to anything car related, he's the man for the job. He knows a lot more about cars than any one man should, if you ask me.
Yeah, お待たせ。ごめんね。タイヤの空気圧調節してたら遅くなっちゃった。
Oh, that's what held you up. Okay. I see. Well, that's a 2-seater too, I guess. I wasn't really expecting her to pull up in a flashy sports car, but a mini truck is surprising in its own way. It's certainly well suited to carrying all our beach gear, and it's probably useful for the school to have around.
軽トラだからと侮っちゃいけないのよ。クラス唯一のスーパーチャージャーを搭載した4気筒 SOHC エンジン。
When did you become so knowledgeable about cars, Machina?
前輪はマクファーソンストラット、後輪はセミトレーリングアームの4輪独立剣か。フロントグリルに燦然と輝く6連星は WRC で培われたテクノロジーが惜しみなくフィードバックされた証なのよさ。
Yeah, you thought I was doing a bit of card trivia. Machina is elevating it to another level.
あとは手フロックがついてれば最高なんだけどね。
If it had a diff lock? The hell are you people talking about? Yeah, see, this is me when people start talking like this about cars. My brain just completely shuts down because I hear this and I'm like, what sort of wizardry are you people speaking? A mini truck is a mini truck, right? Even as I'm silently belittling this squat little vehicle, something catches my eye. Michiru, her change of clothes complete, is standing stock still at my side, and her teeth are chattering violently. What, bad memories with that thing? A sambar from hell? I don't get it. For a vehicle from hell, it looks like awfully lot like your average Nuburu Yunbar. The body's still like new, so I'm having a hard time picturing it as a cursed vehicle whose previous owners died mysterious deaths. Oh, that face, the way you're asking that. Oh boy. When Amane asks for a companion, there's no immediate volunteer. The others exchange silent looks. Maybe there's a reason for that. What's wrong? Why is everyone avoiding eye contact with Amane? I'm somehow getting the impression we're getting volunteered into this.
私も遠慮させてもらうわ。学園長、同情させていただいて構わないかしら。
それは構いませんけど。
ああ、ちょっとこら！何勝手に乗り込んでんのよ。まだ誰が何に乗るか決まってないでしょ。
I think she did that for you.
失礼ね。そんなに私の横に乗るのが嫌なの
？I'm missing a lot of context here.
当たり前でしょ。私、あんたの運転するこの車の荷台で死ぬ目にあったのよ。
So are you implying Amane is a shitty driver? Hey, Sachi, tell me, is Amane an irredeemably terrible driver?
私は乗ったことないですけど、マキちゃんからはとても運転が上手だと聞いていますよ。
That effect?
アマネはお家の仕事の手伝いで毎朝市場まで野菜とかお魚を買いに行く仕事をしていたから。
I'm not sure
とても運転が上手なのよ。
whether I should take Makina at her word here. In that case, why is all the color drained from Michiru's face at the mere thought of riding with her?
そりゃ車が苦手な子もいるのよさ。私、今日はキツキツの車がいい。椅子がふかふかしてるし。
Well, it makes sense to have the smaller people sit in the vehicle that has to seat 5 of us. Alright. Makina and Sachi, go ahead and get in the principal's car.
何勝手に決めてるのよ。私は天音の隣は嫌よ。どっちでもいいからさっさと決めちゃってよ。
Aww. How on earth does Amane drive to inspire such a violent rejection? I don't get it. There's a siren going off in my mind. My cowardly instinct for self-preservation is screaming, don't get in that truck. I see. Alright, let's decide this with a nice impartial rock, paper, scissors match. That way nobody's left with any hard feelings.
ずるしないでしょうね。
Don't be ridiculous. Alright, here it goes. Rock? I have no idea what just short-circuited in Michiru's brain, but the instant the word rock was out of my mouth, she vigorously threw out scissors. I was just doing the rock, paper, scissors part. What are you jumping the gun for?
しかも負けてるし。
Right? Wow.
バカな。そんな。こりゃもうあんたの反則負けね、みちる。 観念して私の隣に乗りなさいな。
嘘でしょ。3回勝負よね。3回勝負でしょ。
We never agreed to that.
ジタバタしないの。あんたユージより軽いし、あんたが乗った方が運転しやすいから。ほらおいで。
引っ張らないで。死んじゃう。今度こそ死んじゃう。
平気。
Come now, don't be
今度は
ridiculous.
荷台じゃなくて助手席だから、ちゃんとベルトしとけばもう落っこちたりしないよ。
This time! What do you mean this time? She fell off the back of the truck? At that moment, I thought I understood the nature of Michiru's trauma, but I was still badly underestimating the full terror of Amane's driving. I would come to understand the truth later that day. A little while into a pleasant journey to the beach, our two-vehicle convoy was weaving its way down a winding coastal road.
いやー、いい天気だね。絶好の海水浴日和じゃない？ねえ、みちる、あんた日焼け止めしてきた？今のうちにしておかないと窓側の腕だけ日焼けするよ。
うるさいわね。おとなしく前見て運転しなさいよ。
そんな必死に捕まらなくたって大丈夫よ。今日は学園長の車も一緒だし、のんびり走ってるじゃない。
But just then, a flashy sports car noisily roars up behind Amane's mini truck and begins to tailgate. Oh God.
なんか元気なのが来ちゃったな。うざいから道譲っちゃおうか。
そうしよう。それがいいわ。相手にしちゃダメよ。いい？
わかってるわよ。
As Amane flips on her turn signal and begins to pull over to the left, the sports car instantly pushes its way past her truck on the right, flashing its hazard lights and greeting. But rather than pulling back into its lane, the sports car continues to power its way forward on the wrong side of the road, jumping past the principal's car as well. The car pushes its way sharply in front of the principal just as she's about to round a curve. She's forced to jam on the brakes hard enough to send up white smoke from her tires, leaving the car shaking unsteadily from side to side.
鬱陶しいから一気に抜きたかったんだろうけど、むちゃくちゃだな。ああいう子ってさ、自分が下手くそだってことに気がついてないんだね。
I agree, Amane. What a dick. Also, Mafchio, how you doing today? Good to see ya.
そうね。車は安全運転が一番よね。
ねえ、みちる。ああいう子には、あんた下手くそだよって誰かが教えてあげた方がいいよね。
Amane, stop. Stop. As much as those kinds of drivers piss me off, you're never gonna see them again in your life. Don't worry about it. Good morning to you too, even though it's 2 in the morning where I'm at.
ちょっと、あまね、やめてよ。何する気？
だから教育？あんまおちょけ取ると死んでまうぞって教えてあげなきゃ。
Amane, no. No.
ちょっとだけだってば。ね？
Not waiting for a response, Amane steps on the clutch and begins to downshift. While giving the truck a little gas, she smoothly drops down from 5th gear to 4th, then to 3rd. In the next instant, she mashes down on the accelerator.
いくぞー！そーれ！
The whine of the supercharger grows all the more shrill. The 4-cylinder SOHC engine screams in protest, and the Sambar savagely accelerates as if stung by a whip.
うるさいな。いいからほら、しっかり踏ん張ってないと頭でサイドウィンドウ割っちゃうよ。
Oh god. The Sambar quickly flies past the principal's car, the needle of the RPM gauge mounted at the base of the A pillar, soaring into the red zone within seconds. Amane, you're gonna break something.
ほら見えた。1800cc のタボ突き転が ゃんね
Amane, stop. You're letting the road rage get to you.
ねえじゃないわよ。やめてって言ってるでしょ。追いついて何する気よ。
ケットラにお尻つっつかれればへこむかと思ったんだけど。
Amane, stop.
あらら、県外ナンバーか。譲ってくれる気はないみたいだし、抜いちゃおうか。
ちょっと抜くって嘘でしょ。
この先の直線で横に出るよ。
Michiru's piteous, heart-rending screams fall on deaf ears. As soon as she reaches the straightaway, Amane jams the accelerator to the floor. The white mini truck accelerates like a bat out of hell, squeezing every drop of power from its engine. Its tires clawing at the hot asphalt, the Sambar surges forward. With the advantage of its light frame, Amane's truck smoothly pushes its way alongside the sports car in the blink of an eye. And running side by side, the two vehicles rush toward the hairpin curve at the end of the straightaway.
突っ張るじゃん。でもいいのかな。先のヘアピン、そのスピードで突っ込んだら死ぬぞ。平気平気、任しときなって。こっちのが車重は軽いんだし、負ける負けないの話してないよね。
Yeah.
ビビってアクセル抜いた。ダメじゃん、もっと突っ張れよ。
ちょっとブレーキ。
はあ、ある程度速度乗ってないとコーナーの途中で失速しちゃうよ。クリップはもっと奥に取って。
Amane, I'm starting to get a vision of you as a speed racer. And under different circumstances, I would absolutely be down for that.
二足に放り込みながらブレーキで姿勢作ったらアングル決めて、あとはベタ踏み。あらら、参ったな。リアがリフトして跳ねちゃってるよ。
We're too front
なん
heavy.
とかならないのかな。ちょっとミチル、あんた降りて荷台に乗りなさいよ。
Amane, you need to stop it.
じゃあ言わないでっていうかやめて。横向いてる横向いてるって突っ込んじゃう。あら。
平気だって。
In a striking contrast to Amane's carefree, almost bored tone of voice, the guardrail draws steadily closer outside Michiru's passenger seat window.
落ちる落ちる。
だから平気だってば。アクセル踏んでるうちはちゃんと曲がってくから。ここでビビってアクセル抜いたらそれこそ落っこちるわよ。ほら出口が見えた。あらよっと。おっと、立ち上がりで痛恨のシフトミス。かっちょ悪い。
落ちなかった奇跡。
Jesus Christ.
大丈夫だって言ってんじゃん。一度姿勢作ってアングル決めたら、あとはハンドルから手を離しても勝手に曲がってくんだからさ。見てて。じゃあもう一回やるね。
No.
ほらほら見てね、ほらほら。
Ha! Ma! Look, Ma! No hands!
もうこの時点で自分が進んでいく方向は見えてるし、侵入ミスでライン外して落っこちるときはコーナー入った瞬間にわかるから、心配しなくても落ちる前にちゃんと落ちるよって言うわよ。ちょっとやだミチル、あんた泣いてんの？
Gee, I wonder why. The Sambar from hell. That white devil is no myth. And Amane, manipulating that demon as though it were an extension of her limbs, makes her way to the beach, burning not only gallons of gasoline, but years off Michiru's life. When our group arrives at the beach by means of the principal's safe, steady driving, we find the two of them waiting for us, their faces a study in contrasts. On one hand, Amane sticks her tongue playfully out of her mouth toward us, as if to say, I kinda overdid it, tee-hee. And on the other hand, Michiru stands gazing into the distance with unfocused eyes, looking like the very picture of the Buddhist enlightened soul, as if nothing this world has to offer could ever frighten her again. From my perspective in the principal's car, Amane's sudden acceleration had been a bit of a surprise. But we lost sight of her car almost immediately, so the incident didn't leave that strong an impression at the time. But when Michiru whispered those hoarse, toneless words, I understood that she had known hell, and would forever bear the scars to prove it. Oh man. Amane, you are just as shitty of a driver as that dude in the sports car. You are the definition of overconfident behind the wheel. Blazing sun harsh enough to burn the skin, salty sea air thick enough to choke on. For a bunch of greenhouse flowers isolated in a sheltered campus, occasional stimulation of this sort is probably a healthy thing. After unpacking our things from the cars, I set up a beach towel and umbrella to establish a base camp. A few feet away, Michiru sits motionless on the burning sand, limp as a rag doll. It's all too apparent that the ferocious horizontal G-forces and rapid shifts in momentum she experienced inside Amane's white devil jarred Michiru's internal organs. Her powerless, insipid smile suggests the possibility of brain damage. Very possibly. She resembles nothing so much as a soldier wasting away from dengue fever. Her glazed eyes seem to be fixed on the gate to nirvana. It's a truly pitiful spectacle. I bite my lower lip and avert my eyes. Michiru, can you hear my voice? I call out to her, but there's no response. Fortunately, in the next moment, an experienced orderly appears to assume caretaking duties.
みちる様、まだご気分が優れませんか？
ああ、放っておいてすぐ元気になるから私のことは 先に進む
No shit, Norin. You're absolutely right. She's got enough going on in that head of hers as it is.
そうは申されましても、こんな場所でぼーっとしていては熱中症になってしまいますよ。
You'll get heat
せめ
stroke.
て水着に着替えましょう。私が海の家までお連れいたしますから。
As Michiru mules like a dispirited goat, Sachi wraps both arms around her from behind and begins to drag her off across the beach like a sack of potatoes. A familiar scene by this point. Sachi's clearly pretty used to the job herself.
というわけで私たちは海の家で着替えてくるけど
Yeah, I'll stay here and look after the stuff.
そうじゃあすぐに戻るからお願いね
Gotcha. As a man, getting down to my swim trunks is a simple matter of taking off my outer clothes on the spot, but I guess girls tend to want more privacy. Of course, might be pushing it a little bit to refer to the eldest member of our group as a girl. There's a certain female cyborg among us who would probably respond to the word "let's get changed" with an immediate "certainly," then instantly begin stripping off her maid uniform. Not to mention the shrimp who'd fling her hands into the air and cheerfully shout, "Take 'em off for me!" And rounding out the set, a ludicrously top-heavy, totally shameless big sister type who'd turn putting on her swimsuit into a free show for every male on the beach. Yeah, you don't say. Now that I think about it, Sakaki actually seems like the most normal of the bunch. Weird.
私が何か
Oh, I didn't realize you were standing there. Huh, that didn't take long. If it isn't Sakaki Yumiko, Bihama's exemplar of normality.
何それ皮肉のつもり
No, that's full serious. No, that's honestly what I think. Basically, you're not much fun. A sober woman, right down to the design of your swimsuit. But that's honestly what suits you best. You look good.
あなたに言われなくても地味なのは自分で理解しているわ
That's what makes you you.
そうやって話していればいいの
You know what they say about groups like this. You gotta have the one stale guy to make the rest a little bit cooler. But hey, I know you don't care about that, Yumiko. Wasn't my intention to make fun of you. I said you look good, didn't I? What's wrong with sober? You're not wearing the swimsuit to get laughs, are you? That look fits you perfectly, Sakaki. Took a bit of convincing, but we got there. Hey, what? Hold on, where are you going all of a sudden? We're not on school grounds today, so everyone's acting as a group. Don't just wander off by yourself. Sakaki, we came all the way out to the beach, right? You can read whenever you want. Yuji, there's something I can tell you from personal experience. Sometimes us creatures of habit just need a change of scenery to keep enjoying the things that we love. We don't need to come out here to enjoy the beach. We're just here for a change of scenery. Like how when we're going on a trip, I bring my Switch everywhere I go. You might say, I can play my Switch whenever I want. Well, not really. When I'm home, I'm doing stuff like this. Do you think I got time for my Switch? Fuck no. Fuck no, I don't. Rarely do I. So, yes, getaways like this are the time I do something else. It just so happens it's still related to something I enjoy. So yeah, do I play games all the time? Yes! It's something I enjoy. And sometimes all I need is a change of scenery. I don't know what's so hard about that for people to understand. No, nothing's set in stone yet, but... Hey... Guess a change of location isn't enough to get that girl to play well with others. Oh, I see you're back. Why would she be? Oh, I see. Incidentally, care to explain that thing? Looking to get laughs? Very minimal. Not sure if that's the right word, but what kind of swimsuit is that? No, does that thing even qualify as a swimsuit in the first place? Seems more like a few pieces of string. Resembles more lingerie than anything else. You did that on purpose. Come on, just admit it. That's because you're wearing it so loosely. Why don't you tighten up the top?
それがさ、あんまりきつく縛るとこうおっぱいがボヨッとはみ出すっていうか、なんか無駄にエロくなるっていうか、お歳暮のハムみたいだしさ。
Yeah. Well, in your case, I guess anything but a sexy swimsuit would have felt like a letdown in terms of character consistency.
でしょ？ねえ、どう？似合ってる？
I can't say it doesn't. Huh. Well, yes, it's certainly an appropriate choice. To the point that it's hard to imagine anybody but you wearing it. It's really nothing to giggle about. Wait, Amane, you've started snacking already?
ああ、これ？海の家で着替え終わって出てきたら、お店の人がタダでくれたんだもの。
Gee, I wonder why he gave it to you. Tell me, why do you always eat rod-shaped things like you're auditioning for a softcore porno? Do you really need to lick and slurp your way around it with that dirty gleam in your eye? You're doing it on purpose. Alright, try eating some. We'll do a little test. Amane's slightly plump lips crawl across the surface of the corn. Every once in a while, with a light pant of breath through her nose, she sinks her teeth in with an expression of ecstasy. Hold it, Amane. Take a look around you. Amane's white teeth peck out from between her pink lips as she separates her mouth from the corner with a wet pop. Looking around her, she finds every male nearby red from ear to ear, stealthily shooting glances in her direction. Because you're eating that thing in a very weird way. Thank you, Machina. Look, you, I was tiptoeing around that for a reason. How about a little sympathy for all the poor guys who just jerk their eyes all away awkwardly? You've got your priorities straight, Machina. I have to respect it at least. Huh. Black, is it? Pretty bold color selection. Yeah. Well, it's not that big of a problem in Machina's case, but I really think you should have chosen something with a little more cloth, Amane. And even as you speak, your tits begin to fall out of your top. As for Machina, your stomach is kind of poking out there, you know. Oh. Well, I guess that is more of your style, Machina, so it's all good. Where's that ominous sound coming from? Sounds like something dragging itself across the sand. And that moan of bitter woe. What on earth? Michiru takes one quavering step forward and crumbles on the spot. Without missing a beat, she begins to crawl her way towards the water, clawing the sandy beach for traction. What is it about this sea that drives her to such lengths? She came out here to enjoy the sea, and damn it, she is going to, whether you like it or not. Yeah, no kidding. Having come to the beach, I think she feels obligated to enjoy it to the fullest, even if it literally kills her. Before long, Michiru's strength fails her, and her valiant struggle comes to a halt. Lying flat on her side, she begins to gnash her teeth and bewail her weakness. Oh! Oh, poor Michiru. Heck yeah! Come on, Shizuru, you're still young yourself.
またそんな見えすいたお世辞を言って。
What, you don't want my flattery? If so, it's less work for me. No skin off my nose.
どうしてそういう意地悪を言うんです？
Because it's fun. Sorry, that wasn't my real intention. Truth is, I've always been the childish sort of guy who teases girls to try to get their attention. Haven't grown out of it yet. Yeah, how do you think we ended up here? Guilty as charged.
おーい、ユージー。ほら、呼んでるわよ。行ってきたら。
You aren't gonna swim, Shizuru?
私はいいわ。荷物番してるから、あなたは行ってきなさいな。
That does explain your attire. Huh. But I'm the one who invited you to the beach. Doesn't really seem right to just leave you alone.
教員相手に真面目な顔してそういうこと言わないの。
Not trying to be pushy here, but my master always told me to give women 2 chances to say yes. Why don't we swim together, Shizuru?
私、泳げないのよ。
That a fact? Want me to teach you?
嬉しいけど、それはまた今度ね。
Alright. In that case, I'll see you later.
はい、いってらっしゃい。
Wouldn't have guessed. She is officially our chaperone, and I guess it's understandable that she can't romp around with her students. But we came all the way out to this nice beach, right? I don't think anyone would complain if she floated around a bit. When I look back, the principal's sitting under the beach parasol with one arm wrapped around her knees, fluttering a hand to urge me away. With a small shrug, I turn my back on her and head for the sea.
学園長の方はもういいの？
She insisted. Not a problem. I'll give her a nice pat on the ass later. More importantly, did you need me for something?
ねえユージ、あんた泳げる？
I like how she just isn't even gonna acknowledge what we said. Like, she's just like, ah, whatever. Well enough.
どのぐらいのレベルで？
Kinda hard to say exactly. Let's see. I'm good enough to earn a C card diving qualification, I guess. When I was in America, I picked up a good number of diving credentials. Even after returning to Japan, I did a bit of rowboat training with a group of combat engineers. I'm nowhere near the level of specialized divers from the Special Ops branch, but for more typical purposes, excuse me, there shouldn't be any problem with my ability to handle myself in the water. It's been a while since I last swam in the ocean, but I don't anticipate any difficulties.
じゃあさ、マキナに水泳を教えてあげてくれないかな？
Oh, I don't mind, but my lessons tend to be pretty severe. You know? How about you teach her instead, Amane?
いや、私もできればそうしたいんだけどね。
What? You can't swim either?
泳げないっていうか、泳ぐと水着が脱げちゃうっていうか、ポロリとこぼれちゃうというか。
You really should have thought this through a little more. For future reference, a swimsuit should generally be something you're actually capable of swimming in.
私も油断してっとパイオツがポロリしちゃうのよさ。
Yes, because the cloth barely has anything to catch on. The same problem, my ass. You know no shame, shrimp.
失敬だな。これでも一応脇の下の全肉寄せ集めてんのよ。
Can you explain to me how I'm supposed to teach this girl anything when her swimsuit's gonna fall off after a few strokes?
だからさ、軽くコツみたいなものをゆるっと教えてあげればそれでいいのよ。今日は遊びに来てんだから、あんま本気にならないでいいんじゃない？
Huh. Such carelessness has led many to a watery grave.
そうやって何でも真剣に向き合うのは悪いことじゃないけど、たまには何も考えずに遊んでみたらどうなの？
That's hard for Yuji. Easier said than done.
まあまあ、とりあえず浮き輪もあるし、沖まで行こうよ。そしたら触らせてあげるのよ。
And why would I do that?
じゃあ、私のも触らせてあげるからさ。ほらほら。
Heh. Hey. You're pushy, woman.
貧乳だけど、つんと上を向いたあたい。
I didn't need to know that information, Machina.
巨乳な上にエロい値。
I did not need to know that information.
さあどっち？
I'm not gonna decide anything.
つまり両方欲しいと。
もうお兄ちゃんたら欲しがりね。エッチ。
Say what you want.
海にたどり着けないならせめて砂遊び
Aw, poor Michiru. Look at you. Oh my
よ
goodness.
ろしいのですか？
何がよ。
みちる様がそうして砂と戯れている間に風見さんはおっぱいにつられて行ってしまいますよ。
こんな立って歩くこともできない状態で私にどうしろってのよ。
一言手を貸せと申し付けいただければすぐにでもお力添えできますが
いいわよ。どうせ胸じゃあまねには勝てないし。
What does that matter anyway?
わかりました。みちる様がそこまでおっしゃられるのであればこの小峰幸喜んでみちる様の砂遊びに加わらせていただきます。
サチ、こんなウミガメにも劣る私に優しくしてくれるなんて、あんたやっぱりいいやつだったのね。
私のことはいいんです。それより頑張って原寸大プラハ城を作りましょう。
Heh. A life-size Prague castle?
私も頑張ってプラハ城を作る。って原寸
プラハ城は現在のチェコ共和国にあるお城ね。
Thanks for the history lesson,
長
Sachi.
さは約570メートル、平均幅は約130メートルで、世界で最も古くて大きなお城の一つとしてギネスブックにも載っています。
That's pretty huge.
作れるの？
大丈夫です。お城の外観は完璧に覚えてきましたから。
How much time do you think you have? You have any idea how long that's gonna take to put together?
いや、そういう問題じゃなくてね。
さあ、みちる様、まずは下地となるフラッチャニの丘の再現から始めましょう。
Well, it's pointless to stop her. She's already got her mind set.
お願いだから作るのはもっと簡単なものにして。ねえ、もうだいぶ沖まで来た
She
んだし
just can't
そろ
win,
そろいいんじゃない？
Michiru. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's begin the swimming lesson.
あ、そっち？
What's that supposed to mean? It is what we're out here for, after all.
ああ、いいけど。
Okay, Makina. Tell me, can you put your face underwater?
そんぐらいはお風呂で毎日やってんのよさ。あまね、ちょっと浮き輪も。
Oh, that's nice. That is nice. I just noticed that on her inner tube. That's a nice reference. That's a nice title drop. That's a title drop if I've ever seen one. Now that's a title drop. Amazing.
いいけど、何すんの？
見よ、必殺だるま浮き。
だるま浮きって何？
What? You don't know it? You learned that float in elementary school swimming class.
そうなの？うちの地元じゃそんなのやらなかったけどな。
どうなのよ。
Oh. Alright then, can you pull off a jellyfish float?
今度はクラゲ？
Where the turtle float involves pulling your knees to your chest, the jellyfish float has you dangle your limbs loosely down like the corpse of an Indian soldier carried along the Yagichi River.
なんとなくわかるけど、他の言い方はなかったのかな。
No, this is Yuji we're talking about. Alright, Machina, try to feel the bitter regrets and stubborn pride of a freedom fighter, gunned down by the colonialists, before your dream of an independent nation could be realized. Yes, good!
何がいいのかさっぱりわからないし、これって楽しいの?
Do you want her to learn how to swim or what? Okay, next up we'll do a dead man's float. Tuck your chin toward your chest, extend your limbs straight out, keep yourself horizontal. Consciously keep yourself slim and streamlined, like you become a submarine. Oh? Looking pretty good. However, your butt's floating up a bit. Main tank short blow. Take her down 16. Up periscope.
あのさ、泳ぎを教えてるんだよね。
Yes, what about it? Look at that, she's maintaining a beautiful horizontal. If you can float this well, it's just as good as swimming.
そうかな。
You seem dubious, Amane, but can you do the same? I kinda get the feeling you wouldn't be able to keep up this level of float with those oversized ballast tanks.
何よそれ。
Ha!
パイオツのことなのよさ。なんかお風呂に浮かべたザボンのようにでかいからバランス悪いのよ。
Wouldn't surprise me.
まあ、確かに足の方から沈むわね、私。
So you're not naturally buoyant, huh?
なんかさっきから顔出したまま平泳ぎしてるけど、もしかしてあんまね潜れない人？
いいでしょ？潜れなくても泳げれば。
あまねは脂肪が多いから沈まないのよさ。
脂肪って言うな、もう。
If you want to do breaststroke faster, you have to put your face down. Meanwhile... Oh, look who came to join the party.
寂しい。ねえ、榊さん。あなたさっきからそうしてずっと本を読んでいるけれど、海には入らないの？
自分から進んで入ろうとは思いませんね。
どうして？誰かが誘ってくれるのを待って。
Excuse me.
別にそういうわけではありませんし、誘われたところで何らかの理由をつけて。
Yeah, Yumiko's not the sociable type.
せっかく海に来たのに。
That's what Yuji said.
そうおっしゃられる学園長はなぜ海に入らないのですか？
私泳げないのよ。さすがにこの年でイリスさんと一緒にバタ足の練習をするわけにもいかないでしょ。
つまり技能的な問題で海には入れないというわけですね。
そういうことになるかしらね。
私は精神的な問題で海には入りたくないんです。
精神的というと、海に何か嫌な思い出でも？
I'm curious.
温室育ちを自白するようで恥ずかしいのですが、ただ単純に海はなんだか不衛生な気がして入りたくないんです。
ああ、それはなんだかわかるような気がするけど、だったらどうして海に行こうって話が出た時に反対しなかったのかしら。
Because like I said earlier, she needed to change the scenery.
それは普通に仲間意識というか、これでも一応わがままなお嬢様と思われないような努力をしているつもりです。
And we appreciate your effort.
一人で反発して品縮を買うのも嫌だし、かといって仲間外れにされるのもごめんこうもると。
そうです。おかしいですか？
いいえ、ただあなたを見ているとなんだか昔の自分を見ているようで重はやいわね。
子供じみた真似をしているという自覚はあります。笑わないでください。
笑ってなんかいないわ。でもそうね、あなたには必殺の言葉を教えてあげましょう。
必殺？
ええ、必殺。私が学生の頃友達に教わったのだけれど。
What kind of words are you talking about, woman?
一度も口にしたことがないのに必殺なんですか？
え、だからあなたが試してみてくれない？
は
She does not approve.
遊んだ遊んだたっぷり遊んでお腹が減ったのよさ晩ご飯まだ
今、あまねさんが車でお肉と野菜を買いに行ってるから、もう少し待ってね。
So sounds like yes.
バーベキューよね本当に私は何もしないでいいの
Ooh, barbecue at the beach? Let's go.
はい、お任せください。
ちょっとバーベキューはいいけど 晩ご飯はお米がないと満足しないわよ
Sure you
いろ
did.
いろ体力使っちゃったからね
それなら大丈夫です。今あちらで風見さんが飯盒でご飯を炊いてますから。
ああそうならいいけどあいつちゃんと炊けるの
Sure he is.
結構上手なのよ
へえ
Meanwhile.
風見くん、何か手伝うことはあるかしら。
Oh, hello. Oh, Sachi? I'm fine. Nothing to worry about here. I'm used to cooking rice outdoors.
飯盒一つなのね。
It's round, unlike the elliptical military model, so it can cook a full meal for 5. Each even split between the 7 of us. It'll be around 235 grams each. A typical bowl of rice is maybe 150, so there'll be more than enough.
そうね。
What is it? Do you still need me for something?
そうじゃないけど。私がいると邪魔？
Look at you being all considerate. You're not in my way, but this isn't exactly interesting to watch, you know?
ええ、わかっているわ。
I can't explain this. This is Yumiko just being Yumiko, I guess. You're a strange one.
あなた、何でもできるの？
Well, pretty much anyone can handle cooking rice in a simple aluminum mess kit.
見ていたけど、あなた、泳ぎも随分と達者なようね。
Well, as much as the next guy, I guess. It's probably because I've spent so much time in harsh circumstances where the ability to cook rice and swim competently are simply prerequisites for survival. But neither of these strike me as anything worth boasting about. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since the last time I swam in the sea for fun.
そうなの？なんだかあなた、アウトドアとか好きそうじゃない。普段は山が多いのかしら。
No, it's more that I've spent time in the sea for work, but it's been longer since I took a swim for pleasure. Let's see, I guess the last time was a summer camp back when I was in middle
あ
school?
なた、中学校はアメリカだったのでしょ？
Excuse me. Yeah, but either way, it's probably a little different from that sort of camp you're imagining, Sakaki.
どう違うの？
It's a little hard to explain, but... Alright, so at the end of my 6-month first term at school, there was an exam to determine whether we'd be promoted from reserve student candidate to reserve student. One day, our instructor gets the group together and says, in 1 week, you'll be taking a cruise to a southern island for a week of relaxing fun in the sun. A cruise might sound nice, but we were getting crammed into a ship carrying a bunch of reserve candidates from another branch. The boat was taking them out for naval training and dropping us off pretty much as an afterthought. So anyway, on the way to our destination, we stopped by a port to resupply on fuel. It happened to be a Navy base, so a bunch of students like us weren't allowed off the ship. They kept us waiting for hours at the mouth of the harbor. We arrived at the port in the morning, but we were still sitting there late in the afternoon. It was just about this time of day, actually. So the sun starts to go down, and we're still standing in the mouth of the harbor with our anchor dropped. No idea how long they planned to keep us waiting. Might be here all night, you know? So we started preparing dinner. But of course, we're talking about making food for 100 people all at once. When the ship's sailing, the ventilation's fine. When you're sitting there anchored, that's not the case. The warm air from the cooking made the interior of the ship unbearably hot in no time at all. Our entire cruise group, along with all the naval guys who weren't on duty, came out on deck in a desperate attempt to get a little cool. But this was a southern island, right near the equator, so it was hardly an improvement. At that point, our squad leader pressed the instructors for permission to swim and managed to get the okay. So everyone jumped into the sea from the deck and played around for a while.
それがあなたが海で最後に遊んだ思い出？
Surprising, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so.
だってその後キャンプに行ったのでしょ？そこでは遊泳はしなかったの？
Didn't really have the time to play around at that camp. They dropped us off at some uninhabited, anonymous island surrounded by rocks. There wasn't a decent bit of level ground on the entire barren island, let alone a sandy beach. They loaded us on a launch with our personal equipment and some chickens, then dropped us off there for our fun in the sun.
鶏？
Live ones, as rations. The place didn't have much in the way of water, let alone food, so they released 20 birds. Told us to do what we wanted with them. Capture them and make them lay eggs, snap their necks and eat them raw. Whatever.
中学生にしては随分と過酷なサマーキャンプね。
Well, Yuji's not exactly your typical guy, so what did you expect? You think? People did give up and fail the test. It was pretty rare for anyone to die, so our instructors always said it was practically a vacation.
少なくとも私には絶対に無理だわ。そんな環境。
Yeah, you don't seem like you'd be particularly good at that sort of thing.
そうね。ものの数時間で音を上げる自信があるわ。
Now that I think about it, maybe I should apologize for making you tag along on our little outdoor expedition today.
気にしないでいいわ。
You ended up not going into the water, though. You were reading the whole time. Kinda wasted your time, didn't
い
we?
つもと違う環境というのはそれなりに価値があったと思うし、そもそも本当に嫌だったら最初から来ないわ。私はそういう女よ。
Right here is exactly the kind of thing I was talking about earlier. Somebody like Yumiko doesn't need to do something extravagant when you're at an exotic location. Like I said, for somebody like Yumiko, something as simple as a change of scenery does wonders for you. Just getting away from your usual grind to do something you enjoy in a location you enjoy, that's all you need. Come on. Fair enough.
でも
But
あなたがいなければ私は来なかったわ。きっと。
excuse me? Where is this coming from, Yumiko? Oh, you mean the anime? Exactly. See, you get it, Norin. I see. So it's my fault after all. Sorry, Sakaki.
いや、そういうことではなくて。
おー、ユージー、お肉と野菜買ってきたよ。ご飯はもう炊けた？
Yeah, it'll be cooked soon.
じゃあさ、そっち終わったらこっちのかまどに火を起こすの手伝ってくれる？
Fine, I'll be over in a minute. What were we talking about again?
もういいわ。
Didn't seem like it to me, but I guess I'll have to save the rest of this conversation for another time. Hmm? If you say so.
これが必殺ね。
I guess now we know. I guess now we know what her and the principal were talking about. What are you talking about?
学園長が未だに独身の理由がなんとなく分かったような気がしただけよ。
Oh, Bonnie's looking down at you like, you think, Yumiko? Holy shit, this is great. What? Where's this coming from?
なんでもないわ。
If you say so. I've come to believe that the desire to talk in cryptic circles may be a defining characteristic of the female gender. It seems Sakaki is no exception to the general rule. By the time we finished off our barbecue dinner, the day's beginning to grow dark in earnest. All of a sudden, Amane snaps her fingers, trots off to her mini truck, and opens the passenger door. Oh shit, you brought some fireworks? Hell yeah! Oh, you've played the whole trilogy already. Yeah, it's gonna be a while for me. There you go, somebody knows how to have some fun around here. Oh, look at this. We got sparklers and everything. Sparklers, firecrackers, and everything. Look at this. Hell yeah. So it looks like you already got your fix last year. No, I think I'm right on the money. What does that have to do with anything? To be honest, I'm not a big fan of explosions. I'd rather stick to safe fireworks. Psychological trauma might be overstating things, but when there's a sudden barrage of harsh cracks and pops nearby, you can hear the screams of ghosts burned into my ears a long time ago. When someone sets off a flashy skyrocket in the dark night sky, it's hard to resist the instinctive urge to throw myself flat to the ground and crawl for cover. Unlike the distinct sugary sweet smell of Semtex and HMX, the odor of fireworks is reminiscent of gunpowder, so every time I catch a whiff, memories of the muddy jungle flood back into my head, and I recall the taste of blood like scorched iron on my tongue. Can't help but slightly furrow my brow. Come to think of it, you're strangely quiet, Makina. I think this sort of thing would be right up your alley. Don't worry, the ones you hold in your hand are perfectly safe. Wanna give it a try? The skyrocket Sachi ended up preparing faintly color the night sky one after another, burning light after images into our retinas. This time the sharp aroma of hydrogen sulfide that reaches my nose doesn't seem as bad as all that. Probably because of the smiles and laughter of my classmates as they watched the sky at my side. I wish this could last forever. Will that childish hope vanish as quickly as the blaze of a firework in the night? Even then, I don't think I'll forget this moment. I don't think I'll ever forget that there was a time in my life when everything was peaceful and warm. As long as I have that memory, I think I'll be able to go on living. And just like that, it's over. I don't think Michiru's gonna ever trust you after the little escapades you've been on. Want me to ride with you then? Stop it. We can never tell with you. Possibly. I am driven to this place by a vague impatience, a desire for something. Even now, I haven't pinned down exactly what I'm looking for. Not knowing what I want, it's impossible to find a clear path forward. But in that brief moment on the beach, as transitory as the glow of the sparklers in our hands, I forgot all about that. I forgot to be anxious, frustrated. I forgot that I'm stumbling in fog. Excuse me. And on the return trip, the cool wind quietly blowing through that lowered car feels strangely refreshing. The soothing touch of the air on my sunburned face feels almost like a caress. For some reason that I can't express with words, it makes me feel like it's too early to give up hope. Alright. And I think that's as good a place as any to end today's episode. That was a really nice way to just get out of the classroom. Just get out of the usual grind that our crew at Mihama Academy has been on. That was really enjoyable. Papa was a rolling stone. That's going to be a heck of a scene to come back to next week. But yeah. Oh man. I think this had some of the best moments in the game so far tonight. Oh man, that was fun. Anywho, I'll have to bookmark this save because there's something I need to come back to with it. I need my notes document. Alright, Fruit of Grisaia notes. Come back to save number 7. And even if I forget why, just that reminder to check it will be enough. Alrighty. Alright, well I hope you all have enjoyed. This whole game has been a heck of a ride. I'm always really excited to do these episodes for Fruits, because you never know what to expect with this game. Every episode, I come in thinking, what is going to happen next? What insanity are we going to get up to this time? And yeah, today we definitely got a pretty good taste of that. Oh man, what an adventure. Oh, I hate to see it coming in right at the end, AH, but we just finished a pretty lengthy sequence at the beach, and it is almost 3 in the morning, around what I would usually be calling it a night, so yeah. I appreciate you stopping by at least. But yeah, with all that said, I look forward to doing this again next week. So until then, thank you all for watching, and do take care.